How's it going, everybody?
Oh boy.
Super Slash Brothers in the house. Ready to fuck y'all up.
Sound like Dumb Donald from Fat Albert.
We gonna kill you.
Yeah, you sound like Dumb Donald from Fat Albert. Or no, wait a minute, that's not Dumb Donald. That's what the fuck was his name?
Fuck you.
Is that me? Oh,
This
it
is
might
the
be me.
pumpkin.
Nope,
Pumpkin gonna
me.
kill some motherfuckers tonight. Pumpkin head up in this bitch.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Fuck
Happy
you.
October, everyone. Hey, Dave. Hey, Joe. Hey.
We starting October off right. A little longer.
That's such a fun movie.
What up, everybody?
Definitely more fun than it has any right to be.
What's a fun movie?
Mausoleum.
Oh, yeah.
Mausoleum's
You like
so
talking
much
yourself?
fun.
What up?
So, everybody, we are the Super Slash Brothers. I am Bronco Juggalo. We haven't done this in a while. Everybody introduce yourselves.
Horrific Nightmares. Jason. Yeah. Dave. That's a Dave.
I'm a Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
No, I'm
Megan.
Dave.
You can be Dave. You
I'll
can
be Dave tonight.
How the fuck?
Come on, how about the quiet guy in the corner?
Me?
Yeah, you.
What about me?
Introduce yourself, motherfucker.
Hello.
Say, I
am walking away for 1 second. I'll be back.
am fucking dude.
Damn.
Well, that's Joe the Horror Man for those of you that are first timers on our stream.
I gotta watch his review for The Many Saints of Newark.
It's up already?
Yep, he
Oh,
did.
fuck him.
He
Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
he did it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up a review too, but see, he jumps the gun. He does this every fucking time.
How long is it? Is it like
He
2
doesn't
hours?
even wait. The proposal was going to be, hey, Joe, let's review this movie together. But no. he
You
just puts up a
proposed?
fucking movie.
Do I get cake?
Hell no, you didn't get shit.
I watched Bloodsong the other day, Dave.
I need to get that.
It's so much fun.
Everybody say your goodbyes to Dave. This may be the last few times he's with us for a while.
Yeah. Yep.
Dave's leaving us behind. He's going on to become a big Hollywood director.
There's like one more week.
Oscars.
He is
Like one more week before I leave.
yeah. Pretty soon we're going to be the little people. And Dave will not have time for us.
Hey,
Of
Jennifer.
course, if Dave does make it to be a big Hollywood director, I fully expect full plane treatments and everything to be in his movies every time.
I'll be here next week, Danny, and probably the week after. The week after that, I'll just be in California. I can hang out with Danny.
Yeah. Oh no, you gotta hang out with us.
In California?
Well, you can still stream it over there, can't
Oh
you?
yeah.
Well, if he's busy, he's busy. He's got shit to do.
No, I can't handle it. Hey, wait a minute. Why the fuck is he still alive?
I don't know, Dave. Why are you still alive?
I fucking don't know. It's a fucking mystery at this point.
Why don't I remember that? Or they just did it as a wink wink.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dunkin'
they did it
Donuts.
as a wink wink.
Danny is offering to buy you a Dunkin' Donut.
Thank you.
He's going to come all the way to fucking L.A.
To get it.
All right,
And you're
Dunkin'
going to offer
Donut.
him a Dunkin' Donut that he could get in any fucking state?
That's not
You
nice.
take him to fucking In-N-Out Burger or something.
Del Taco.
Oh, they got
Yeah.
those all over. We got Del Taco here.
Oh, Jack in the Box.
John Carl Beekler.
Got Jack in the Box here too.
Oh,
We don't.
Everybody swears by In-N-Out Burger, so I guess it's the California.
did they get a Carl's Jr. or Hardee's?
Yeah, we got that here
Nope.
too.
Oh, I don't know that either. I get the commercials though. Fucking.
Yeah, the
Carl's
shit
Jr.
looks
and
good,
Hardee's
doesn't
is the
it?
same restaurant.
I know.
Why don't I remember him being alive at the end?
I wish Dave would come here. But no, he's flying,
Someday I'll
though.
be able to afford plane tickets anywhere I want. Hopefully.
Huh.
What, the guy who got eaten by the tits?
Well, the guy that she killed.
Oh,
Remember she screwed him in the
The barn?
shed?
Yeah.
Yeah, the barn, the shed, or whatever. I don't know why I didn't remember him being alive at the end.
I gotta watch that again.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay.
And I was unnecessarily harsh on this. It's not a great copy, but it's not terrible either.
Was it the 2-pack?
Yeah, it's the
With the evil?
Bloodsong.
Oh, with Bloodsong, okay.
Yeah. I watched Bloodsong the other day. Man, Frankie, there's something about Frankie Avalon that he can sing Beauty School Dropout 1 minute and he can fucking slit your throat the next. There's just something about that dude, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I'm not drunk. I just got home from work and I have to work tomorrow, so I haven't touched a drop.
I'm not drunk.
I don't know, Danny. I've never had it myself. It's just all I hear about. Everybody that goes to California or comes from California. Oh man, you don't know nothing but burgers till you try In-N-Out. Greatest burgers of all time. I was like,
Yeah, I've heard that too, actually. Frankie
That's all I
Avalon.
ever hear from people.
I'm more excited about Dunkin' Donuts. It'll be like I never left.
Dude, Jan, as soon as Dave gets there, he's gonna be like participating in like big mob orgies and all kinds of stuff, you know. He's gonna be back to back fucking bitches with Rob Zombie and you know.
I don't know if he wants to touch any of the ones that he's touched. Applebee's, Danny.
He's gonna look across the sea of nudity and see Johnny and see fucking Johnny Depp on the other side, bending one over backwards, you know.
Oh, it's not gonna.
A lot of people like Applebee's. I don't happen to be one of them people.
I prefer Chili's to Applebee's.
Me too. Absolutely.
Chili's has one thing that Applebee's does not and will never have.
Taste.
And it makes them like the better restaurant, just hands down. They have Southwestern egg rolls.
They have taste. Applebee's, everything tastes the same.
Applebee's isn't bad. They got good stuff once in a while, you know, but Southwestern egg rolls, man, are the bomb, and I will pick Chili's over an Applebee's any day.
I would rather
Joe the Horror Man.
I would rather shit my own mouth than eat it.
Super Burger. I want to try Pink's hot dogs. Or is that the place?
And you better be sending me some food, Dave.
Man, California ain't got no good food. You want good food, you come to New Mexico.
Well, I lived in Seattle for a while. Seattle was cool. We went to Jack in the Box once, I think, didn't we? She's not listening to me. Nobody listens to me.
Did you get that at Spirit Bread?
No, my wife got it at Family Dollar.
Oh.
This
Good
one
old double Whopper.
Oh, shit.
There you
Arr.
go.
Yar.
Let them eat goo.
They're made out of that like scratchy vinyl.
Dave's got to go to Pollock Johnny's, but he's never heard of Pollock Johnny's.
That's what they called me in high school.
What?
I don't know. Oh.
Pollock Johnny's. Everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Red Robin.
Red
My
Robin.
favorite burger place is Red Robin. My second favorite burger place is...
I like Wendy's.
Just to be flat out honest with you, if we're going fast food, my favorite fast food place of all time will always be McDonald's.
Huh?
I know everybody talks shit about McDonald's now, but they will always be my favorite of all time.
I'd rather shit on a bun and eat it.
Wendy's is my second.
Wendy's.
But California Mexican food is not the same as New Mexican food, Danny. New Mexican food is way better than California Mexican food. I know, I've had both.
Hey, Paul.
New Mexican food is fucking... That's like real Mexican, just with more cheese. And lots more chili.
I like Popeyes myself, but that's not for burgers.
Yeah, I love Popeyes too. That's my favorite chicken joint. But for Popeyes, I got to go all the way to Albuquerque.
Joe and I like the red beans and rice.
I mean, I'll still be online, and I'm just gonna be in bed and breakfast, not bed and breakfast, Airbnb.
Yeah.
You still getting one with a pool or no?
No, that one was actually the lady was trying to get that off of that site, off of the app, because
okay.
she shut it down because of COVID, because she's home. She's working from home, so she's like, I don't know why they won't take it down. I'm like, I don't know.
You're better off, because the only thing I told you when we were talking that one day, the only thing I saw was starry eyes.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking actors bitching and complaining, hanging out by the pool.
Like the whole movie.
If you want true New Mexican cuisine, my friend, you got to come here. And when you do, I'll take you to all the right places, and we'll get
right in your mouth.
I want deep dish pizza.
We'll get some badass grub.
From? You got to go to Detroit for that, don't you? Or Chicago, rather.
Chicago. There's different styles, though. Chicago style is like, it's very light on the marinara, and everything is like piled on top.
See, now I like the sauce.
Detroit has the fucking deep dish too, but then they pour the marinara on top of the cheese and shit.
Yeah, Karen and I tried that one time. Just recently from Pizza Slut.
The best types of pizza are New York style and just like regular fucking pizza. I mean, Chicago's good if it's done right. Same thing with Detroit if it's done right, but if it's not, they're just not as good. Like there's a place here that does. It used to be a Pizza 9. I don't know if you have those there or not, Pizza 9s. It's a big chain of a Chicago-style pizza.
Nope.
And somebody bought the franchise, and they changed the name of it to Buttercrust Pizza, this people we know here. And it's way overpriced because it's now a local place, but it's way overpriced.
I opened it.
It just doesn't taste very good. It's nothing but dough. And
we got crabs.
Yeah.
And we've got to put cream on that so the crabs will go away. So, but yeah, we got crabs here. You know what they are now? They're $99 a bushel.
Well, how much is in a bushel?
Not enough for $99.
Yeah,
bushel's about this deep, about this big.
Yeah,
you probably get how many crabs are in a bushel? Maybe 18.
Yeah, you'll have to ask them if they got them from Dave.
I don't know.
24 maybe? I don't know. It's just not enough for $99. That's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'd shove it up their ass.
Pretty much. I haven't had crabs all year. And I didn't give it to Corinne either.
Well, you know, that's what happens when you put your ointments on.
We're talking about crabs.
A bushel and a peck. There you go.
You guys got Old Bay seasoning?
Jason, I have crab. Yeah, Old Bay, baby. You like Old Bay, Dave?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you should have said something to me. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Did you hear it? Nothing.
Wait, what was it?
I don't know. Something fell out of the recyclables.
I like the seasoning, but I don't really much. I like crab rangoons and crab cakes.
Yeah, crab.
I like crab rangoons, but that's it, really. I mean, I'll eat crab. Like me and Bill made some bomb like seafood medley stuff the other day, and I ate it, but the crab in it, I'm just not a huge fan of crab.
It's just it's just meh,
I prefer scallops and
I hate like sushi. That's all I like for seafood, really.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it cooked. Like when it cooks, it just ruins it for me.
Depends on what you're eating.
Then we got lobster crawls.
You ever tried live octopus?
What the fuck are lobster crawls?
Not live. I've had it dead.
I've had live octopus. That's fucking cool.
What the fuck are lobster crawls? How about calamari?
I like calamari. Yeah.
I like calamari too, especially deep fried.
It's got to be cooked right though.
Deep fried with blackened ranch.
Mm.
Oh boy, Joe.
Yes,
you with us?
I am.
Come on, you're Italian. Give us some good food tips.
Tonight we're having ravioli with shrimp Alfredo.
I can't eat shrimp. I get violently ill.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks, Dave.
Yeah.
That really.
Last time I had it, I was over the toilet, and I sounded like the singer of Cannibal Corpse.
See, I thought Jen was going to say something about that because she loves Revenge of the Nerds. The fuck are Robster Crawls?
Yes, it is.
It makes me laugh every time I watch it.
Yes, it is.
What the fuck is a frush?
I love this. I love part 2.
Part 2's fun.
Yeah.
Run yourself again, Danny.
I watched part 2 more than I watched the first one when I was a kid. Probably because it's like
Not me.
is it
You can't
PG-13?
make a meal without burning yourself anymore.
I think part 2 is PG-13, so all the
The
sexy
first
stuff.
one-
I could go without all the sexy stuff.
It's just so much fun. The first
Yeah.
one is so much fun, and it's so juvenile, but in a fun way. You know what I mean? I mean, how fucked up is that song that they all performed with Booger and all them on the stage? Yeah, it's just fucked up.
No, it is not.
True 80s garbage, but it's fun though.
Look at the stuff.
I think that's how I first knew who John Goodman was.
The coach.
Yep.
Or Darcy. What's his face? Marcy Darcy's husband.
Marcy Darcy.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
Mommy said a bad word.
Marcy Darcy.
Yeah, from Married
Boy,
with
how
Children.
I'd love to play poker
Oh,
with you.
okay, okay. Right.
I can't remember his first name.
Yeah. Ted, fuck.
What'd she say?
You don't want to know. I already got onto it.
He's the one that goes, but
Tell
that's
her to come here.
fine. Yeah, that guy. What the fuck is his name? He used to be in everything.
Joe knows.
What's that?
Come on, Joe.
Marcy Darcy's husband's name.
Which one? The second
Not
one?
Steve.
Not
Not
Steve,
Steve,
but
the second one.
Yeah.
Jefferson Darcy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the actor's name?
Ted McGinley.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's it.
He's in like all the
Everything.
a couple like 80s movies and shit too.
He's
Revenge
in
of
everything
the
in the
Nerds.
80s.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Of course. Where the fuck is Joe Ben, Dave? Slap him upside the head. Go ahead. Just reach over there because you're on the bottom with him.
I can't.
I'll slap him down.
What would you do if my hand just came over there?
She'll be
I'm
like,
like-
what the fuck?
I'm the ghost in the machine.
There's a little holder.
There you go.
Man, Hobbs, if you're throwing away
Ah.
2 kings, you and I need to play poker together, bro.
Poker. I don't even know
I
where
don't
it
mess with the nerds. I love the nerds. It's just that song is just
Ow.
so. If you listen to it now, it's so fucking goofy. The whole Lamar rap, it's really bad. It's just, yeah.
I want like light up violins and stuff like that or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Electric violins, yeah.
Oh, booger. I feel nothing.
Not really my type of movie.
Corey, the Lost Boys. Okay.
You know what I
Lost
was
Boys
thinking
is
about,
on.
though? I really
Dude,
wish-
guys, there's all kinds of horror movies on right now. It's just like, I'm not going to pan down, but my dick is rock hard right now. So, you know.
Really?
I believe you.
Yeah,
You get
man.
hard over
All
horror
these
movies.
fucking horror movies on. It's just like my time of the year.
You get hard
Look
over
at
horror
this.
movies, really?
Elvira's movie Macabre is on with The Terror.
Oh yeah, there's the 40th is that like a running season for the 40th anniversary?
What, the Elvira's movie Macabre?
Yeah.
Now it's the old where
Oh,
she
it's the old one. Okay, but yeah, on Shudder it said like one season, and it showed the 40th anniversary.
she cuts in on the movies and says a bunch of weird stuff.
Oh, I know. Yeah, she was my horror host growing up, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Mine was Count Gore Duvall.
Nice. I think we had Chiller Theater too.
See, now if you Count Gore Duvall, if you watch any of like Night Beast or the Galaxy Invader and all that, Count Gore Duvall's in all of them,
Oh, cool.
pretty much. Because Count Gore Duvall was also the captain from DC-20,
Mhm.
and which he was also their Count Gore Duvall for the monster shows on the weekends. And being a local, sort of, because he was in DC, but being a local, he was in a lot of Don Dohler's films. So I'm pretty sure he was in what the fuck is that movie called, Joe? The one MVD released.
What's that?
The Freak. Don Dohler.
The Fiend.
The Fiend. That's it.
Yeah.
I think he's in that one too.
What
Hey,
up,
Rick.
Rick?
How's it going?
Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Rick.
I thought a shark was coming over there. That's a plate.
Yeah.
I thought it was like
Wait, look at the steam right
AMC.
I thought it was Sharkenstein for a minute. Ah, Sharkenstein.
Oh, yes. Halloween 2's on AMC.
That's what I'm watching.
Yeah, me too now. They had Leprechaun on Sci-Fi. They had no, actually it was Leprechaun 2 at the time, but they had but they were going backwards for some reason. And they had the Pet Cemetery remake on IFC, and I mean there's just so much on right. I think Lost Boys is on IFC now, but there's just so much on. It's just like this is the fucking shit right now. This is like my month, my favorite month of the year.
So is it too early to piss you off yet, Jay?
No, I don't care.
Y'all
I
don't
had
want to watch the
sausages.
movie, right? So I'm gonna turn the camera off.
I watched
I want to
the
watch it eat.
I watched the Orphan Killer today, which was fun, and I haven't watched that in a while. And I still want to see the second one, even though I heard it was like garbage. I want to see it though.
The second one's supposed to be bad?
That's what they said.
I haven't seen either of them yet.
Bound by Blood, Orphan Killer 2.
Yeah.
That's what they said. A lot of people, when it first came out, but you know how people are. They don't even watch the movie and they say it's garbage.
People are cunts.
Yeah, they are.
I need that on a t-shirt.
Her little clog swallows. Poor. I wanted to see her naked too.
What? Who? Oh, Mausoleum? You still watching Mausoleum?
Nah, I'm watching Halloween 2 now.
Oh, okay.
The nurse that he lifts up with the scalpel that would clearly break in half.
Yeah, he's strong in the wrist department. He must have spent the entire year up to Halloween jerking off.
You don't get it.
He was
Every
doing those
day.
shake weights. He
6
invented the
times a
shake
day.
weight.
Yeah. Just that wrist strength.
Be like Billy Blazkowski. I invented the shake weight, but they already had it.
I saw that at Bel Air today.
What, a shake weight? Should have bought it.
They put it, or someone put it.
I saw one of those at a secondhand store the other day.
My wife saw it at Goodwill. No, we didn't go any. What? Did we go anywhere today? I don't think we did.
I only got like 4 or 5 pieces.
No, we went to the grocery store today. What the fuck am I talking about?
That's a good remake. It's very different from the original. Very, very fucking different, but very good.
What's that?
That's Toolbox Murders remake.
Yeah, it is really good. No, I haven't, Hobbs. Is it any good?
I still gotta watch that part 2.
I really like Toolbox Murders too. I thought it was bomb.
See, now that's another one. Nobody likes it. Nobody fucking likes the Toolbox Murders too. Brad is the only person I've ever found that I've talked to that actually likes that movie, besides myself.
You know why? Because I honestly think people don't understand it. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I think it's because people are too stupid to understand it.
Hey, Trini, what's up, man? I don't know if it's necessarily that.
Lamar's awesome.
It's
There's a lot going on in that movie that's psychological, and people just don't get it.
Yeah, but I don't know whether it's just that. I mean, there's a lot going on, but the plot is like paper thin. But that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Because you had all the stuff in the first movie. You had him in the hotel and the secret passages and all that kind of shit in the first movie. This one is where he's just kind of camping out and fucking people up.
The plot isn't what's good about the movie. It's the trip that the main character goes through.
Yeah, you're right. And the blood and gore too.
Mm-hmm.
Blood and gore is done so well in that
Really
film.
good.
And I like Coffin Baby.
Off now.
I like Coffin Baby. I think Coffin Baby was a pretty cool villain that could have been explored a lot more in other films.
You're welcome, Trini.
Coffin Baby.
Yeah, that's what they call. Well, that's what the second one's called. So I'm assuming that his name is Coffin Baby. But
Trini never comes back to the stream.
I'll tell you what, man. I don't know how they got Bruce Dern to be in that movie.
What, part 2?
Yeah.
Money.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
So the Slumber Party Massacre remake that they're doing
looks awesome.
Looks like a million times better than the original.
I think it's directed by the Banana Splits guy or girl. I don't remember.
I think it's a girl.
It's a girl. Okay.
I think so. I think that's how they were trying to keep it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like-
Like the other ones. Yeah.
The first one, you know, the whole.
It looks very. It just looks. It looks very similar but funnier than the original.
Yeah.
So I'm
It didn't.
down.
You've seen the commercial, right? All you guys
Yeah.
have seen the commercial.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way he said "I love you." It just bothered me.
I
And
liked it because
before with that guy looks like my Uncle Vince, and he fucking creeps me the fuck out because I always imagine my Uncle Vince trying to kill me now. And you know, he's like, "I love you," and I'm like, "Fuck this."
now he's like, I love you.
"Yeah, it's weird."
That would be funny. That would be funny. That would be a cool little nod. Almost like they did Garbage Day in the Silent Night remake.
Hey, dude, you got to score me a copy of while you're out in California. Fuck, Pretty Boy,
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
because I'm dying to see it, man.
So good, yeah.
I love the first one. I got to see Pretty Boy.
Second one's like, holy shit, it's a massacre.
Well, I tell you what, they did a pretty fucking good job of setting up his character in the first one,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I think that he is.
Just kills everybody in the second one.
Unfortunately, the first one went all but unnoticed.
Yeah, well,
So-
you know, the second one's getting a lot of good buzz. It just got something today on one of the sites.
Well, maybe people will go back and watch the original then,
Yeah.
because I happen to really enjoy it.
Mhm.
I've watched it, I think, twice since I bought it.
Mhm.
Like it?
So, Andrew Dice Clay guitar killer. I don't think so. I think he's got the regular the drill that they had in the original one, kind of.
Big ass drill. You
Yep.
get the drill. Wait, is that what they say? I think it closed down. Yeah, I think Ivan was saying that it closed down because of COVID and it changed spot like locations. But I'll find it. I'll find it wherever it is now and I'll go.
Nice.
It's like-
Number 40 Massacre. Massacre.
I know I saw that on it. Was it on Instagram?
I didn't. They had it. They still have it at the Walmart that I go to, but I didn't want to pay 20 some bucks for it or 30 some bucks for it. So, you've seen The Orphan Killer, haven't you, Rick? If not, you definitely need to.
Yeah, I gotta locate it. There's another cool place that I saw like Danny Sinistalker go to. A cool record store, but I can't remember the name of it right now. It's got a really cool name.
Ooh, Dave will have to go in there and film.
I've been watching
Okay, throw it away.
the Wu-Tang Clan story on Hulu.
It looked interesting. Even though I
love
wasn't
that.
really
I
much
love
into
that.
them.
You know, I'm really into hip hop and I love that shit.
It looked like an
It makes
interesting
me so
story.
fucking nostalgic. I miss fucking record stores like that and shit, going in and just looking through crates of records and
Yep.
That's what this place is like. What is it called? It's got a really cool name.
Yeah, I do too, Rick. I have one too. You don't have the steelbook, do you? Signed by the
there
director?
used to be a couple really good ones here. Wizard, they did Wizard Records,
Mhm.
and Charlie's Record Store. I think Charlie's may still be open, but I don't know if they sell vinyl anymore here.
Because if you have the steelbook, then you have the soundtrack, and I would love a copy of the soundtrack.
I'm trying to not look at new stuff coming out until I'm making some money in California.
Bad anxiety at Amoeba.
Yeah, I saw it, Ben. I saw it.
Fucking
Trying to
boarding
stay-
house
I'm trying to
again.
stay away from some of it right now, though, because the wife and I want to go to Santa Fe Comic Con.
I don't understand why the third company is now putting out boarding house.
No, this is just still the AGFA.
Then how come they have a different slipcover for it?
I
Or
don't
is
know.
it
I think
like
they
an
just
extra that
kind of like
David
announced
Syndrome is
it
doing?
before, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't Agfa one of their sister companies?
Yeah, they put out Scary Movie. Yeah,
All right.
I can imagine I'd get anxiety if there's a lot of people, or if there's a lot of selections and people trying to say, "Hey, we gotta go." I'd be like, "No, fuck you."
Yeah.
Like, let me look. God damn it.
I went to Tower Records in Seattle before, well, this was years ago before they closed down. But somebody said that Tower Records was opening back up now.
Yeah, I used to go to the one in Boston. That's where I used to get my like Evil Dead 2 VHS, Return of the Living Dead 2 VHS.
Yeah, I used to love that one in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have any around here. I went to the one in Seattle. I went to the one out in Seattle, and they had a Jason X figure, the McFarlane one, when it was like hard to get.
Mhm.
And they wanted like a buttload of money for it, and I didn't get it. So I went outside, and I think the world was trying to tell me something because I went outside and sat on the bench, and a fucking bird shit on me.
Hey, Rick, you should watch this. It's right up your alley.
Oh, you watched it, Brad?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. If you watched it, then why isn't Joe allowed to say anything about it?
About what?
Oh, wait a minute. What are we talking about here?
Talking about stomach.
Stomach.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Sopranos movie.
No.
Sopranos.
I have
The
not had a
Sopranos?
chance to watch it yet.
Remember the Sopranos? Did you ever see that?
No,
Uh-uh.
nah, just a 2-disc orphan killer. Okay.
Andrew Baranarski is going to be at the Santa Fe Comic Con.
Hmm.
So I definitely got to get his autograph. So is Anthony Michael Hall, or whatever his name is, the guy that's going to be in Halloween Kills.
Please,
I had a chance to get the Steelbook, Rick, for like, I think it was like $30, and I turned it down. I kick myself every day.
Wonder?
that lady that plays on Mandalorian is gonna be there too.
Yes.
It's got a lot of good gore in it, but it's not, I don't know, it's not gore filled.
What?
But it's got good gore in it. Stomach.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's pretty damn gory. I mean,
But I'm thinking like by Rick standards.
Well, maybe no, but it's like it's more than just the gore that makes it what it is.
It definitely
agree.
it definitely belongs in the raw extreme line.
Yeah. Rick,
Yeah.
I think you should check out the Thingy from Trauma. It's comedic, but it's fucking disgusting.
What is it?
The thingy,
Thingy?
What's the thingy?
the placenta movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Thingy.
Why are comments that never popped up before popping up now
What do you mean?
on YouTube? Like stuff kind of like disappears and reappears.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Like I'll get a notification and I'll have comments sometimes even from like you guys.
Yeah.
And I go to respond and the comment isn't there.
Trauma's dope.
Hell yeah, Trauma. Trauma is.
Are you doing the Thingy this month, Dave?
No, I couldn't nail down a copy of it.
It's on Hamilton Book.
I know. I did most of them. I did. I think the only thing I got to do is I think I'm gonna do a stream at some point with Queenie for Cannibal the Musical.
See, I've only seen like the last quarter of the movie, and that quarter alone made me have to go buy it.
Hey, Danny.
So I had a question.
I would freak out, Danny.
Jimmy from Halloween 2.
Yep.
Not the TV cut, because we all know that he lives in the TV cut. Are we to assume that he dies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a head trauma.
I would say so, yeah.
I actually never thought he did.
I didn't think he did either, but
that also could be, in all fairness, because I was used to seeing it on TV. So I think my brain,
right.
you know?
Well, I mean,
Well, I didn't understand head trauma back then, so I thought when he got up and he went into the car and he was like kind of talking like everything was fine, and then he passed. I just figured he passed out.
Yeah, bad concussion.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe it's true. He could still been in the car the next day. You never know. I mean,
Just fucking, they just leave him there.
they don't know he's there.
He gets in the car, or Michael Myers gets in the car with him after he's burning and burns up the whole fucking thing and blows him up.
Yeah.
Halloween Kills, he's still gonna be sitting in that fucking car.
Here
Yeah.
we go. Here we go. Here we go, Joe.
Hmm.
The part that Siskel and Ebert showed when they blasted this fucking movie.
Yep.
Did you
Never
like the new
forget it.
Venom movie? What the hell happened to that?
What?
It was supposed to be rated R. Now all of a sudden I heard they changed it to
Oh, Venom?
PG-13.
Yeah, it's never gonna be right.
That's
No, it was
bullshit too,
supposed to be
because
rated R. They said it was going to be like.
Yeah.
Carnage should be having Carnage in there. Well, having Venom in there should be rated R, but especially having Carnage.
Oh yeah, Carter's gonna fuck people up.
Yeah, he's a psychopath.
He'll probably still fuck people up, but they probably just change the color of the blood or just not have any blood.
There he is. Yeah.
Honestly, aside from when
I
we
love
watched
that
the TV
orange
cut, I
light.
never really thought about it. I didn't give a shit if he lived or died. So
He didn't like him because he was a security stalker.
I just didn't give a shit, really.
Yeah, I just want to be like, I was watching you sleep. Get out of the room, Jimmy. God damn it. Go die of head trauma.
I saw this great fucking cartoon, like an old comic book strip of Superman,
Why? Okay.
where Superman
There we
is
go.
holding his cape up like this and he's covering Lois.
Yeah.
And it's got like some like golden
Sorry,
fucking
Doyle.
liquid. It's supposed to be like liquid gold.
Oh yeah,
on
protect
it.
him for R. Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, Doyle.
protecting for our God. I love that.
What do you say? What'd you say, Jason?
So, okay. I can overlook it, all right? But the two parts really do bother me. The part where she's trying to scream for help when she's on the ground, and as soon as they walk in, she gets it out. Okay. And then when she's banging on the door and the cop doesn't hear it for 5 minutes, but then he all of a sudden turns around and hears it. I mean,
I love how Michael just walks through the glass. He would have
That's fucking awesome.
bounced off that shit.
I know, right? Sugar glass.
But
That's
actually,
what-
I've seen people do it. I've seen YouTube videos of like
Yeah,
a guy walking straight through glass.
He's a Dick Warlock, so he can.
Yeah,
block
he's a dick. Yeah.
He can make that shit shatter.
Sugar glass is fun. Like I didn't get to smash it on my head, but we had two sugar glass smashes in Groundhog. But I want to get one to just break over my head.
Hell yeah.
Here's another
Every
question.
time we see glass break in a horror movie, Corinne looks at me and goes, sugar glass, because I told her that's what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you prefer the cop's death in this one or the TV cut?
This one.
It's usually only sugar glass if they're going through it. If they're doing like a scene where they're shooting windows out or something, it's usually like regular or whatever.
I like how he just makes the blade slide through his neck like that. I think that's cool. Oh, dude. I decided to give it another chance. So I watched the remake of Psycho again yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's really not good at all.
No, it's not. It's fucking not.
I mean,
The only thing-
maybe I'm just being a fucking horror snob because the
No,
original was so
no.
good.
It's just not a good movie.
I
It's like
want to
every
thank
fucking
everybody
5
that voted
minutes.
for Psycho. That looks like the next franchise I'll be reviewing, because now I have to watch that fucking remake. Thanks a lot.
The only thing it adds is a masturbating guy on the wall. Like, do we really need
And
that?
fucking Viggo Mortensen's ass by the window in the very beginning. I'm like, and Vince Vaughn, I gave him a lot of credit for trying to take on that role. Well, I've completely wiped him off the map now because every 5 minutes he goes, like, fucking shut up. Norman
It's
Bates
bad.
never did that.
It's bad.
And then he goes and plays an awesome killer in Freaky.
Yeah. Yeah. He's preparing for that.
There was another movie he did a while back before his career took off where he was kind of like a disturbing character. It wasn't necessarily a horror movie. It was like a thriller about it was about a guy coming back to get his son or something.
Well,
In a
Domestic
horse
Disturbance.
farm. Huh?
Domestic Disturbance is really good too.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
With John
Domestic
Travolta?
disturbance, yeah.
Okay.
He plays like the new stepdad, and then John Travolta's the dad, and he's like,
Hey,
it's
another
kind of
spring
like
for help.
in a way, it's kind of like that, like the stepfather kind of thing with a guy, with a boy instead of a girl, like the Stepfather remake. It's kind of like that
They
actually.
should have Owen Wilson playing.
I think I have domestic disturbance downstairs.
Wow.
Domestic Disturbance is actually really good. That's like
Yeah, it is a good movie. Good
Yeah.
movie. Makes you kind of feel helpless.
Yeah, because he's a big guy, Vince Vaughn, and he's very like intimidating in that movie.
Yeah, and watching Scream for Help. I told you what didn't work for the movie, right? Right, Joe?
Yeah, I love the movie, but now I have
I
to
love
go
the
back
movie too. The score is terrible.
and pay attention to the score next time I watch it.
It really doesn't fit the film. Not only does it sound like a made-for-TV movie, which a lot of them from that decade kind of do, but it just doesn't fit the mood of the film.
Is it like that boarding house director's cut?
No, actually, it's better than that. I
Oh,
mean, it's
man.
Boarding House Cut was better than that. I mean, not
Yeah.
better than the movie, but the score was.
You ordered the Mr. Halloween pack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait till you watch that. I finished it last night.
2 days? Sounds like me, Joe.
Well, like I said, I was going to finish
I
the other night,
know.
and that TV died, so I had
It's
to
like
go-
me watching an hour and a half movie for 12 hours.
Normally I don't. I had put it on while Erin was out, and then she came home and I had like a half hour left. And then like I didn't want to make her sit there and watch the fucking half hour of a movie that she didn't start watching. So I was like, all right. So we started watching something else. And then I'll just watch it tonight. And then like I said, I go to fucking watch it in front of the TV and the fucking thing died.
So did you watch it with her when you watched it the second time, or?
No, I just finished watching it last night. And then I did my review and stuff.
It'll sound like a weird question. I know she likes horror, but have you ever shown her any shot on video horror?
Oh yeah, she watches pretty much anything.
That's
We
cool.
watched Jacko the other day, and I couldn't believe how much she fucking loved it. And it's so fucking cheesy.
Yeah. I gotta get that. Isn't somebody releasing that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're working on it on a Blu-ray
Okay.
release for it.
Yeah.
I watched All Saints Eve today from Wild Eye.
Ah, okay. Without giving anything away, did you like it?
Yeah, it was. I was impressed with it. I liked it way more than I thought. You watched it already, right?
I did. I
Yeah.
reviewed it too. I really enjoyed it.
Right? It was really good. I
It
wasn't
did
expecting
not. It
good.
did not feel like a quote unquote independent title.
Nope. It was even like the opening credits and stuff. Like it was really professionally.
I was in from the beginning.
Yeah. I
To
was
me,
definitely
Stomach didn't seem like a low budget film.
No, not at all. Stomach was really like refined too. That was really well made.
So now I got to see the Turnpike Killer. I'm like blowing that one.
You haven't
For some
watched it yet?
reason. No, I didn't. I was going to use it for Multi-Pack Mania one time.
Yeah, the killer's good in that one.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
I just watched a commercial where they interviewed a bunch of Pats fans about how they feel about Brady coming back this Sunday.
Oh. He's sick right now too. You know.
Who
One
is?
guy was like, "I'm rooting for
Tom
him by
Brady?
2%."
Does he have COVID?
No one is saying anything, but he
Yeah.
did like an interview. He did an interview and he was not well. And then Gronk's out for the game too because of his injury, so he's not going to be playing.
That was a hard hit, man. He got hit real hard.
James
Right
White,
in his ribs, man. I'm surprised it was his ribs that got hurt and he didn't get like whiplash.
James White is out for the season.
Oof.
That's a huge loss. That sucks so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, they're starting to look like us now.
Yeah, that's bad. Like of all, that's honestly like one of like the top.
Wait a minute.
I wouldn't want out.
Why is Gronk out for this game? He went and played the second half.
Yeah, I don't know. They said he's highly doubtful to play in this game.
Well, KJ Hamler's out for the season. Count your blessings, he's not out for the season.
Well, James White is. He's out for the season.
Well, no, we needed KJ Hamler. He's out for the season.
Yeah, and James White is one of our best running backs / receivers, and he's fucking done. That sucks.
I really enjoy Acid Bath Rick. It's not what I would call good, though. It's like one of those so bad it's fucking hilarious kind of movies. But I enjoy it.
So, for some reason, I never thought about this before, but maybe Loomis should have died in the second one for being a dumbass and giving her the gun with the bullets in it.
Well, she has great aim, so.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, but he tried to shoot him, and it got a big old click, and then a scalpel in his gut.
He's just playing possum. He's like, fuck this. I've done enough. Let her do it.
He's like,
How do you
I'm
not
going to
blink
take a
these
nap.
fucking eyes with your eyes closed?
I
How
wish
is it
they
possible?
would have. I wish they would have finished that scene, the original opening for part 4, where they show like the explosion and him getting out. And shit.
Oh yeah,
That would have been cool to see.
You get to see it soon.
his
No.
eyes.
4?
No, I mean, when the new one comes out,
Oh yeah, it's true.
how he escapes fire.
Yeah.
And again, I wouldn't mind one of those too.
All right, so now we're all going to talk about the Sopranos movie.
1 and 2.
I
not.
was gonna watch it tonight, but I didn't know how long it was. Is it like 2 hours, 3 hours?
It's 2 hours even.
Okay.
It's like 2 hours and 14 seconds.
I gotta watch it tomorrow or something.
It's I did like a quick review. It was like spoiler free,
Uh-huh.
and all I really talked about was I feel like people are going to appreciate it more if they're really familiar with The Sopranos. So like if someone's recently rewatched the series, I think it's the best time to watch the movie right after, because they do a lot of like fan service in like a good way, where they're not just adding
Hey,
shit
Joe.
in. Like, there's like a lot
Shut
of like what?
Shut up.
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of like Easter
I
eggs.
don't want to know. I don't want to hear that.
Well, then fucking don't listen.
I
Right
want to know when I watch it.
He's not telling you what they are. He's just saying that
I
they're
don't
in
care.
there.
The fucking guy who spoilers
I
movies.
want
movies in
100%
his
fucking
reviews.
nothing.
Yeah, the guy who fucked the movie over for me for Safe Space.
Fuck you, this is The Sopranos. Not to mention, I can't believe you already put out your review, as I was saying while you were gone.
What?
I was kind of hoping we'd do the review together, but no, fuck you too.
Well, I did like just a quick thoughts video. I'm gonna do a full review later on. I just didn't want to do it too early. People aren't gonna watch it because they haven't seen it. Like I want to, like when we watch The Sopranos again, when we do the reviews for the episodes, I want to go back and do the movie too. I figured then we would do that.
Ain't no way Dr. Loomis came out of that fucking thing. It just ain't happening.
Neither is Michael. Michael's a fried fucking egg. He's got like 2 bullets in his brain.
Yeah. The funny part is, I think when Dr. Loomis hit that first gas thing to draw her away from Laurie, I think if I was Laurie, I would have gotten up and said, bye-bye, and just ran out. Occupied. Bye, Dr. Loomis. You're old. You've lived a good life. Fuck
yeah.
you.
Like, this is on you, motherfucker.
Uh-huh. You sent them after me.
Trick or treat, motherfucker.
And now we're all of a sudden related.
Speaking of trick or treat, motherfucker, I told you I watched the Video Music Awards and felt like a complete dumbass because I didn't know who anybody was.
Yeah.
Well, Busta Rhymes, they had like a kind of like a lifetime thing for him. And he went out there and he did a bunch of raps. And the whole time I was saying to myself, trick or treat, motherfucker. The whole time.
He's on The Masked Singer,
like
too.
Busta Rhymes is a rapper.
Huh?
As an actor, not so much.
He was on The Masked Singer. He was a dragon.
I didn't understand a fucking word he said.
Like, right when he started talking, I'm like, that's Busta Rhymes. Or right when he started singing.
Oh, he's got
rapping
like,
or whatever, yeah.
he's got that fucking voice like that.
Yeah, all the babies got blown up.
I'll put you all in check.
Michael Myers survives, but all those babies died.
Brad, what time are you planning on watching the movie tomorrow?
Well, it depends. If this stream ends early enough, I'll watch it tonight. If it doesn't, I won't be able to watch it till after I get home tomorrow from work.
You work
All right, good night, everybody.
It's the first Saturday of the month.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
And
What?
I was looking used to
Psycho
working
again?
again for a while because
No,
it's
he's just
been
kidding.
happening.
I know.
You should have said,
okay.
I'm working on it.
Luke Wilson. Oh my God.
It's almost holiday time, and then tax season right after.
Please turn on your magic beam.
Mr. Sandman, lick my ass.
So, I don't know if you guys heard me or not, but yeah. Oh, yeah, you did.
Fucking American Horror Story, man. I'm so disappointed.
I'm watching Friday the 13th Part 6. One of the girls from this movie is going to be at the the Comic-Con in Santa Fe this
Michael's getting help.
Oh, this is the Eli Roth thing.
Yeah, this is on, and then Halloween 4 is coming on at 11.
Oh, the History of Horror? That's good. Is it season 3 yet?
What going
Yeah, this is
on
the new
this
season.
month?
Oh, shit balls.
This is the new episode, Joe?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
WWE
Is it going to be on Shudder like instantly or?
show?
Not sure.
And
Oh, it's
watching-
the premiere. Sequels that don't suck. Fuck this. I'm
Yeah.
taping this.
Yeah, no, this is good. I was looking forward.
Yeah.
to it.
TBR, motherfucker.
thing in Santa Fe.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what to do for my 12 days of Christmas.
Mhm.
And
Wow,
until I
it's awesome.
realized that
You can-
Gremlins 2 doesn't have anything to do with
Oh,
Christmas,
wow,
so I would have to do the
that's
first
wow.
one and not the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I'm
new
only
episode
two.
of
together, dear. They're independent of each other.
Creepshow has a kill for you and Joe in it.
I gotta see that, man. I really enjoyed the first season. I haven't seen anything since that, though.
Two's better than the first one, and then 3 is so far it's so good.
I don't know, but it's not better than the first one, but it's really fucking good. We're talking about Psycho, right?
Creepshow,
Go,
Oh,
creep show.
never mind.
the series. Oh, Damien Omen 2. Hell yeah. There we go, Dave.
Nice.
We're starting out good.
I still say that though that Psycho 2 is probably one of the best sequels ever made.
Friday, and then they go to Friday the
horror.
13th part 8 where he knocks the guy's head into the dumpster. Oh, here you go, Dave. Amityville 3D.
Nice. I'll be right back, guys.
Mhm.
I love how they do the fucking for Jason Lives, how they do the fucking James Bond thing.
Hell yeah. Friday the 13th part 2, Joe.
Yep.
What are you watching?
Bride of
Sequel?
Frankenstein.
Sequels that don't suck.
Yeah.
Oh, what channel are you watching?
AMC.
Fearfest. Fearfest.
Which one? Oh, okay.
AMC Fearfest.
I was gonna say, you know, like all these stream, like right now I'm watching the Peacock streaming network. They've got all the fucking things, but check this out. They got. I was just looking because I decided to watch Friday 13 Part 6, right? They got Part 1. They got Part 2. Then they skipped 3 and 4, and they got Part 5, 6, 7, and 8, and they skipped 9. They got 10.
Yeah.
I think three and 4 is on Paramount or Hulu. It's one of those two because I saw it one day when I was scrolling through stuff.
I just thought that was really funny. I was like, really?
I'll never get Paramount Plus. They can suck my balls.
I might get it just so I can watch the fourth season or the next season of Yellowstone,
Fuck it.
like, and just for a little while because they're having a deal.
Paramount Plus is pretty good.
Fuck it. I don't like the way they treated the Friday the 13th franchise. Paramount can suck my ass.
I was reading a thing that said Victor Miller may have won, but they still got to do a lot of stuff before we're going to get another sequel. There's still a lot of legal stuff to go through.
Yeah.
They're just jerking us off again. Fucking ridiculous. Ah, he found Ratman. Damn it. Jesus Christ, Hobbs. 26 titles. Damn, he's the man.
Can I come, Rick?
I still haven't settled on my freaking Wild Eye list. Like I keep making it for Wild Eye Week, and then I'm like, nah, I want to take this one out. And like, I don't know why I can't just feel satisfied with it.
I just started grabbing movies off the shelves. The only one that I don't know for sure that I'm doing is I picked a multi-pack for the first, the Monday.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know which one I'm doing yet because Bill wants to do that with me, so I got to wait till I get over there with him to roll the dice or whatever.
Yeah.
So. It is fucking October.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. By the way, Von Miller got voted AFC Defensive Player of the Year or of the month.
Nice. You know who got special teams player of the month or
The
whatever?
dude that kicked the 66-yarder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. I will say this: that's Denver's one fucking weakness is our special teams blocking when that dude ran back that fucking thing on us.
Well, I'm not taking away anything that Justin Tucker did because to me that's amazing. But if he had made that field goal earlier, they wouldn't have needed that one. So,
Yeah,
So-
and if they wouldn't have had that fucking safety.
Justin Tucker,
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the other game. Sorry.
the Raiders game,
I'm thinking of the Raiders game with the
Miami. Yeah, Justin Tucker missed his first field goal.
Well, earlier this season I was going to be a little worried about the Steelers because we got them coming up in a couple weeks. I am not worried about them at all.
You shouldn't be worried about the Ravens either, to be honest.
I don't know. The Ravens are going to be a good test.
You guys have a really good
Wilson
defense.
has that ability to just put the team on his back and carry him. But that was, and I'm not being a dick. That was against a lesser defense. But he is really good. He's got some magic in him.
If he plays like he did last week, as far as like throwing the passes, you guys are in trouble. Well, I won't say you're in trouble because the guy's got to catch them. They were dropping passes left and right, but he hit it right on the mark every time. And I'm definitely not used to seeing that from Jackson.
That's the fucking problem we're having. Like, Mac Jones is hitting them right in their fucking chest and their hands, and they're fucking dropping the ball. And
So that's not on him. That's not on Mac.
Yeah, well, it's like in the
best
Denver
player
game
on the
last week
offense
with the
right now.
Jets.
Legitimately.
That kid put it right on that dude's hands,
It's
Yeah.
He
ridiculous.
dropped it, and we got the interception.
It's ridiculous.
It's just, I don't know. A guy like Hollywood, I understand he makes some decent plays and all like that, but he missed 3 passes last week, and it ain't the first time. He misses shit all the time. So if it were me, 86 him.
Well, Sunday night we're probably going to get destroyed anyway. They're calling it the most anticipated regular season game in NFL history.
Well, we'll see. Like you said, if Brady's sick, what if he's not playing?
He's going to play.
Sick,
He's playing, sick or not.
yeah, but I'm just saying if he's sick, he's not going to play well probably.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying there's no way he's not playing in that game.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Everybody always forgets it's not quarterback versus quarterback or anything like that. It's quarterback versus defense.
That's what Mac Jones said. He said this isn't a one-on-one game. He said this is a team versus team.
He's trying to save face already.
Well, because everybody's
I
doing
know.
it.
I'm just
Too,
fucking with
you
you.
know, it's like, oh, Tom Brady versus Mac.
They did lose a game. The Bucks lost a game already. So,
Yep.
Some people are already saying that LA is going to be in the Super Bowl. Every time people say that, LA ends up blowing it. So,
I don't know, man. Their defense looked really good, and
I said for
Stafford.
NFC,
I've always liked Stafford.
I said NFC is either going to be the Bucks or the Rams. That's what I think.
Yeah, I've always liked Stafford. He might actually be with a team that he can actually do something with.
49ers, I think,
That's
I'm going to
the
go
right there
well
that's gonna
too.
be
It
the
sucks
thing.
that they just lost that game by that fucking
one in the middle.
last second kick
Beautiful.
against Green Bay. But San Fran's is a good team too.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo is a good quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, he did everything he possibly could, and then that fucking last second field goal.
I mean, let's be honest. KC got outplayed for
Good
like
night, Jen.
2.5 quarters
In that
All
Super
things
Bowl.
were
of the
okay.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. They should have lost the game, Case.
Exactly.
That was all the
Good night,
play
Jen.
call. 49ers fucked that up. The play
Yep.
caller.
And the same thing happened with the Browns. It wasn't that KC played so well to beat the Browns. It's just the Browns got tired and they got a little bit lax.
If the
The
49ers
Browns
what they
played
would
so well against KC in the first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
I mean, they shut everything down. Fucking I can't remember the quarterback's name now for some reason. Mayweather, or whatever his name is. He was hitting everything. I mean, they were just
Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Mayfield, whatever. They were making KC look like shit.
Yeah. Like I said, if the 49ers just kept doing what they did in the Super Bowl and didn't change their game plan in the fourth quarter when they were winning the entire game,
Yep.
KC wouldn't have even won that Super Bowl.
For some reason, that game I had a feeling that KC was going to win, but last year they looked so bad. I was like, there ain't no way they're coming out of that one.
There was no way they were done. They were done when they stepped on that field last year.
Yep. And I loved every fucking minute of it too. Every minute.
They're not doing. I mean, look at them this year already. What are they? They're 1-2 right now. KC.
Unfortunately, trying to be not biased because I hate the motherfucker, but I mean, they just look good. I mean, they still do. They've lost, but that motherfucker pisses me off. God, he pisses me off. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
I love how there's always a crazy guy in these films. And now in this one, it's the guy that reburies the coffin. Some people have a strange idea of fun.
That's a good one. Did you know that the guy who directed, I was talking to Brad about this the other night. I didn't know the guy's name, Manny Cotto, that directed Playroom.
Yep.
He also directed Dr. Giggles.
Yep. Yeah.
And now he's not doing shit.
Yeah, I know. I wonder why.
Well, I don't know if have you ever seen the movie Brainstorm, Joe?
Yeah.
Brad, you're hot.
Did you like it?
I don't remember much about it, but
Christopher Walken, Natalie Wood.
Yeah.
Really good movie. But the story is actually more interesting than the movie itself. Because I don't know how much you know about this, and a lot of it might nobody watches Body Bags anyway for some reason. So might as well just go ahead and say it. Natalie Wood died in 81, of course, on a boat with Robert Vaughn.
Yep.
And that movie was slated to come out in 81, but since she died, it didn't come out until 83. And that was Douglas Trumbull's last movie.
Stop.
Right? Because he had a clause in his contract that said if he was able to finish that film or if he thought he could finish it, then he was allowed to finish it, because what MGM wanted to do is MGM wanted to collect the insurance money on the film because of Natalie Wood's death. So what Douglas Trumbull did was he finished the film, the little bit of scenes that he had left, with Natalie Wood's sister. And basically, because of all the shit that they gave him for that, he said he would never make another feature film. He was done with Hollywood. But that's not the best part. Ready for this? I don't know if you knew this, but apparently Christopher Walken and Natalie Wood were having an affair the entire time on that film.
Yeah, there was rumors that Christopher Walken had something.
That he what?
That he had something to do with her death.
Oh no, I think it's Robert Vaughn, because apparently everyone in Hollywood knew.
I've heard that too, but I remember there were actually rumors about Christopher Walken too when all that was going on.
Yeah, it's funny because they showed they were talking about certain things in the IMDb about how people would walk into the dressing room saying that they needed Christopher Walken on the set, and he was fucking Natalie Wood and saying, "I'll be there when I get there." So basically, what they were trying to say, I guess, was that the affair between Walken and Wood superseded the actual movie itself.
So he was giving Natalie Wood instead of going.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then she became a piece of driftwood.
Holy shit!
It's the only wood that doesn't. The only wood that doesn't float, right?
That's fucked up, guys.
I know. But I couldn't resist.
I think
But
we're
anyway,
past the statute of limitations, right?
yeah, I think we are. She was really pretty, though. I will say that. She was a pretty woman.
Pretty woman.
But they said that she was, when they casted her in the film, she was 25 pounds overweight. And she had to go on like a crash diet. And towards the end of the film, which of course, you know what they always said, that she was drunk when she was on the boat. And that's how the accident happened.
Yeah.
Apparently, they said she had gained a lot of the weight back towards the end of the film, end of filming, because of alcohol abuse. So, I
Love the
mean,
kills in this movie.
but all in all, the movie was really fun. I actually enjoyed it.
What movie?
Brainstorm.
Oh.
It's actually kind of dated now, but the performances of Christopher Walken and Natalie Wood and what was that lady's name? What the fuck is her name?
Lady McLady.
Louise Fletcher.
Oh yeah, Ratchet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's Ratchet.
Hey, Dave, I
Yeah?
don't know what apnea is going to pertain with kills in it and whatnot. But if you don't have a kill where a guy gets pushed into a tree and it makes a bloody smiley face, it's not going to be a good movie.
Can't believe Aunt Jackie was in Scream 2.
Yeah.
And the killer.
Spoiler alert.
Go figure.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, you know what? If you haven't seen Scream 2 by now, fuck you.
No, I said,
Won't
what's
even
wrong with
bother
that?
watching us.
I said, what's wrong with that?
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the people out there for spoilers.
Oh.
You don't like it?
You know what's wrong with
leave.
Aunt Jackie being in the movie?
Oh, no. It's funny, though, with her being in there because you're so used to seeing her as one part.
Aunt
Well,
Jackie's
now also
crazy
she
as
plays
fuck.
Sheldon's mom now in Big Bang Theory, so
Yeah.
she did such a good job in that. She's kind of got a dual thing going on now.
Yeah, she's crazy. She is Aunt
Speaking of
Jackie.
stuff about Roseanne again, we were talking about this earlier a little bit when you guys were talking Revenge of the Nerds, and I tried to interject, but I couldn't get a word in. So, I wish John Goodman would have done like an album. I would love to have an
He's a
album
blues brother now.
of just him singing.
Hmm.
He's
Oh.
done that to what was it, Blues Brothers 2000 he was in?
Yeah, but he's like
Right, but I would
Honorary.
love to hear like an album of just like him singing stuff, like when he did Sweet Home Chicago and
Oh, yeah.
so. I mean, I love that was so good, and
And he wrote the song for that contest.
Rosanna and anything, he's good, you know.
Joe.
Do what, John?
And they're all fucking dancing so stupid at the end.
What'd you say,
It's
Joe?
He wrote
cringeworthy.
the song for the concert for the contest. They're
Yeah,
the river
and
song.
they didn't even get third place.
Yeah, I
My
liked
love
what it
is
was
like
based
a
off.
river.
I liked it. I thought it was good. And
Joe
it was
is like,
based off of one of her
you remember that song?
Yeah,
Hey, Bones.
I thought it was good. I thought it was a good tune. And then they had Bonnie Raitt on there and her husband.
You almost got me, Joe. You almost got me.
I like when Blues Traveler is on there and dancing.
Yeah, that's when when he does Sweet Home Chicago Blues Travelers. That's the what? What's so funny?
Joe was just
That's a
completely
good song. I enjoyed it.
blown away by the fact that I remembered that song. And they're all fucking dancing, doing this shit at the end. It's just too fucking much. I was like, oh.
That was good TV, man. That was good TV.
Yeah.
Oh, Roseanne is such a good
Hey,
show.
Mr. Bones.
Such a good show. Oh.
You know what else is a good show? The Sopranos. The movie.
I keep asking Corinne if she wants to. I said, why don't we binge watch The Sopranos? But she wants to see Schitt's Creek.
Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, the one on
Everybody
Comedy
keeps-
Central.
telling me to watch that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We do have to do that though. The Slash Bros on Sopranos segment. Where we all
You and
watch.
I are supposed to be doing something, and it hasn't
I know,
happened.
but Jason said he wanted to watch it with us too. Remember? So that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to do the reviews. I just want to watch it with you guys.
Well, we've been talking about it, but nobody wants to seem to have any motivation to do it. but
I
me.
am ready right this minute.
I think
What
you're
the
the
fuck is
busiest
this
one
now?
out of us.
You guys go watch it now, and I'll stay here and I'll feel the chat.
I know I'm the busier one, and I still have to supposed to do it.
Star Wars Visions.
Dude,
Looks
I haven't
like
yet to
all
watch that.
manga.
That looks so awesome.
Is that all manga?
It's all different Japanese style animations.
Nice.
It's done kind of like the way they did the Animatrix, all different stories, different artists. There's
Right,
even one
right.
story where Jabba the Hutt is a music manager,
What?
and the band that he is managing has Boba Fett in it.
What?
Yeah, it's like, but it's some of the stories are meant to be serious, some are not. It's just different stories and different. It looks
Let's
like a
guess what
really
that was.
badass show.
All I know is my love is like a river.
It flows to who knows when. I'm telling you, man.
You gotta watch. What If is pretty cool.
Yeah, I watched the first episode. It was good.
You gotta
Nice.
watch
The
what?
Purge.
It's almost done.
Which one?
The What If.
Oh, the What If stuff. Yeah, I watched the first couple.
Damn!
Okay.
Come on.
It's
You're
like
alright.
the second to last episode came out Wednesday. So.
Who can give the Purge shit? Who is it? Dave?
I can give the first Purge a shit. Well,
You
not
don't want to give the
not
first Purge shit?
Well,
Oh,
Purge
boy.
1, not the first. I haven't watched the first Purge yet, but Purge 1 with Ethan Hawke, I can give shit.
Oh, they were just showing parts of it when
Yeah.
he blows her off of that fucking pool table. That's awesome.
Well, that's when the
With a
movie's
shotgun.
good. That's when the movie's good. The rest
Well, I mean,
is
you
just
have
like
that
Well,
backstory.
I've got to be honest. I have not disliked any Purge movies. They're all pretty decent.
Yeah, me neither.
I like
like
The
mine.
latest one or not the latest one, because the latest one I haven't watched yet. Forever Purge.
I like the energy.
But the one before that, the first Purge, just had too much political shit in it, but it didn't fuck up the movie.
I
like the energy.
really like the first Purge.
My only thing with the first Purge was this: it's like your main character, or the main guy at the end of the movie. How do you go from being this fucking drug dealer, fucking scum of the earth, and all of a sudden you're the fucking hero?
I hated
Well,
The Strangers too. I like The Strangers Part 2, but I hated the first one.
I liked them both.
I don't really know how to explain it, but I mean, it's almost like everything that was going on superseded what he was doing, and he started giving a shit about what they were doing to his people in his neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's how you become the hero.
I just found it to be a pretty quick changeover, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you only
Like we were
got
talking about what were we talking about? Me and Bill were talking about the other day. Wasn't Beastmaster.
Is it Mass Beaster?
You better not talk about Beastmaster in any kind of
Shut up, man.
bad light.
Bunch of wannabe He-Man, that's all it is.
That kill I'm
Oh,
talking
boy.
about Creepshow has something to do with somebody who made Beastmaster.
Vader Master.
Don Coscarelli?
It has something to do with Don Coscarelli, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool kill. Very nostalgic.
I gotta see it.
Mm.
Are the seasons still like 6 episodes long?
That's about it. Was it 8? 7 or 8? Yeah. So they just did the first two. First two just came out. It's pretty cool. The creep is in the new episode. Like both creeps.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, yeah.
He was in the first season a little bit.
Well, in like one of the episodes, like as like something that's in the episode.
Really?
Yeah.
I always wanted to see an episode with the creep in it.
Yeah, it's then the new creep is in there too, but I won't say what happens. Is that Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Yes, yeah, that's part of it.
Every first of the month, I put that shit.
Oh, okay.
It's the first of the month.
I actually like Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Me too. I got to meet them motherfuckers a few times.
Did you really?
Yeah, I've met them at a few shows here and there. But the coolest one was actually, it was like at the height of their popularity, like 1997-ish.
I agree, Mr. Bones.
You know, when they were really huge. And we were just chilling at a fucking Blake's Lottaburger, and they came in. That actually happened to us twice at the same fucking Blake's Lottaburger with two different groups.
Really?
Bone Thugs and Harmony and AC/DC.
Alrighty then.
That was fucking dope.
Yeah,
When
that's
AC/DC
pretty cool.
came in, the only one we got to meet was Angus, though.
That's the only one you need to meet is Angus.
Well, like, I mean, we didn't like go up to him or nothing. When Bone Thugs was there, we were walking into the thing and they were coming out. And we saw their tour bus and we were like, oh shit, Bone, you know, what's up, you know? And that was cool. And everybody just said, hey, and they just went on, you know, that was it. No autographs, no nothing. When AC/DC was there, we were actually already inside eating. It was me and two of my friends in high school. And they were on tour and they had stopped there, you know, just to grab a bite to eat. And they came in and I was like, dude, it's fucking AC/DC. And they're like, no way. I was like, yeah, it's fucking AC/DC. Turn around. You know, and Brian Johnson's there, you know, he had his fucking hat on and everything. The one that he performs in.
Yeah, the Applejack cap.
I was like, dude, yeah, I was like freaking out. I was like, should we go talk? I was like, no, let's not, you know, let's, you know, like, and you could tell they just kind of wanted to eat their food. They were like, oh, I think they were kind of hoping they didn't get recognized, you know, like,
yeah,
you know, but I guess Angus saw us over there and he saw me like looking at him and he came over, he's like, you know, and he had that fucking accent. And he was like, hey, mate, you know, and he just kept going, you know. And
wow.
we were like, and he gave my friend Robbie his guitar pick, you know, that he had on his pocket.
That's
and that
awesome.
was cool. And he just talked to us for a few minutes. He's like, so you guys like our band? You're fans, huh? He's like, aren't you a little young?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I grew up on you.
He's like, so does everybody else at Walmart.
But yeah, it was really cool. I mean, it's funny how many well, the thing is that where we live is right on like the very center practically of I-40 in the country.
Oh, okay.
You know? And it's like, so, and it's also the historic Route 66 right here, you know, that everybody, you know, that like is a big part of like New Mexico's thing. So anybody a lot of people just stop here and like there's 2 truck stops, 3 now. There's 3 now. It's just a place where people stop and grab a bite or whatever, you know, and go on. And it was just pretty dope.
My daughter just saw Shang-Chi.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she said it was good.
The other day we saw Bill Burr's tour bus go through
Jesus.
town. Like, we didn't see him, but we saw his tour bus go through town. WWE buses go through here all the time, you know, on their trucks on the way to whichever venue they're going to, you know. I got pictures of that right from the office. I saw a bunch of WWE buses going down. I took pictures. It was cool.
In Dave's defense, the rest of the Purge movies are a
better.
lot different from the first one.
Yeah. And the second one is, technically, a lot of people say the second one is the best sequel, but I don't know if it's 2 or 3 that's actually my favorite now.
Yeah, that's tough.
But 2 is probably the best movie of the whole franchise.
Does Grimes play the same character in the third one?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yes.
But they're very different than the first one, Verge. They're very different.
Yeah.
Whereas the first one is kind of a home invasion film.
Yeah.
The next movies, the next 3, 4, whatever it is, they go out into the streets, man. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
open
wanted.
world.
That's what I wanted in the
it's
first
totally
one.
different.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said, that they were disappointed because of that
Oh, yeah.
that whole concept, but it was limited to one house.
Well,
Yeah.
you got to remember too, when the first Purge came out, it wasn't a big budget giant film and shit.
Mm.
It wasn't until the success of that movie. It was basically
Right.
an independent film.
They had to start
You know,
somewhere. Yeah.
It was the success of that movie that got them to be able to go do the other shit. So,
Yeah, the second one's like a John Carpenter movie.
yeah, a little
Kind
bit.
of. Yeah, kind of.
In fact, that movie kind of reminds me. The first one kind of reminds me of Assault on Precinct 13,
Yeah.
a little bit in a way. Which, of course, is just a remake of Rio Bravo.
Mm.
I think
What's
it's funny when I
interesting-
say that. People are like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't know that? Check it out."
The first one's interesting because it gives you, in my opinion, it gives you more backstory than the rest of them do. Because you're actually following somebody who wanted to profit off of that entire premise. So you're kind of getting the good and the bad at the same time.
Mhm.
And then there's that story with her and her freaking boyfriend, which didn't really need to be in the film, but whatever.
No, like at the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Verge,
But,
I
I
would
mean, it
definitely
is-
recommend checking out at least part 2. You know, like I said, it's very different.
Yeah.
Oh
Oof.
no, it's the Purge alarm.
Oof.
We're gonna be late.
But the Forever Purge, is that out on Blu-ray DVD yet? It was supposed to be out last month, right?
It comes out Tuesday.
I don't.
It comes out. I thought it was
It
supposed
comes
to be
out
out
this
Sunday.
Tuesday?
It came out Tuesday. It came out Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go pick it up because I need to. I do want to do that franchise soon.
Mm.
I was really hoping that was the one that was going to be picked, but
There you go,
everybody seems to
Brad.
be voting for Psycho.
There you go, Brad.
What?
John Mancini's talking about the Child's Play franchise.
Doesn't that start on the 8th? Doesn't it start next Friday?
12.
12th? Okay.
12, yeah.
We got so much good shit coming on this month. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good shit going on everywhere this month. Danny and I were just talking about
Yeah.
that. Even here in New Mexico, there's a lot of good shit. By the way, my review for App Pupil is up. Everybody go check that out. It's badass.
But first, check out my review of The Many Saints of Newark.
Okay, I also have reviews.
And before that, check out the Fangoria Movie Challenge review of App Pupil if you want the real scoop.
Ow.
I
I'm fucking with
guarantee
you.
I go deeper on my video than you do on yours.
That movie's so fucking good.
Well, that's the whole point of that segment is that we go into like the differences of the book. And we're going to be getting to some soon that I haven't read the books for, or I haven't
You can-
read it like super long time.
You can go deeper on your reviews, but we probably go deeper on our wives.
I don't have a wife.
Yeah, you will.
Our love is like a river.
You can't see me right now, Jason, but I'm dancing around the room.
Sweet. Sweet.
All skinny guys seldom have big cocks.
How many skinny guys you been with, Brad?
You're the first.
Almost again, Joe. Almost got me.
You're the first, buddy.
Ow, my hand.
All right, Jason's on top of the RV.
Eh?
Jason's on top of the RV when it's sideways on fire.
Oh, I love that.
The court.
Oh, and he's back. Okay, there you go. There's a next. I think that might be a good top 10 to do. Top 10 horror movie songs.
RVs?
I'm not talking about like score songs, but like music video songs that they made.
Ow.
The man behind the mask.
Nightmare on Elm Street franchise.
Definitely, it's definitely not the
might be the first one.
not the new
number one.
Ghost song.
Dream Warriors, Love Kills.
Dream Warriors, but also from there, the
Love
Fat Boy
Kills.
song. Freddie's
Oh
Name.
yeah.
Fuck that.
I love that song.
Come on, you got Vinnie Vincent with the fucking glove going like this. Come on. You can't do better than that. And then they didn't even feature the fucking movie on the special features, and bastards.
I wish that Ghost song was better.
Why does he look like fucking Vampiro?
Who, Court?
The guy from that Ghost video or whatever.
Oh, no, that's just that's Papa.
He's dressed like fucking Vampiro Diz from fucking wrestling.
Yeah, that's the singer. He always changes his identity. Ow. I wish the song was so. It could have. I know they can be catchy. Like I don't know if they just kind of like bought it after the fact, or if they made the song for the movie. But like I wanted a catchy chorus, you know, something like you can really jam out to. You should listen to the other stuff. It's better.
Ghost?
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that thing? Did you watch that Headbangers Ball Halloween special thing that I put up?
Yeah.
That's
what got me started on the whole nostalgia thing.
I watched that when I was on, when it aired.
Me too.
It's too bad he couldn't put the music videos on.
And he's back.
That was awesome.
He's the Brad behind the mask.
Even watching the commercials were funny, man. Like, I love like how the commercials were like, all the boys love curls, you know? I was like, oh my God, that's too funny.
Dude.
It's like everything is so anti what it is today. There is a difference between men and women.
Yeah, you got that right.
Ow.
Hey, Don.
Hey.
Hey, Don. What's going on, bro? Are you feeling better, dude?
And he's back. It's the man behind the mask. He's out of control.
It's the month.
Look.
The October month. That's the eternal.
That's a hard one. Favorite Alice Cooper song, guys?
Poison.
That one's pretty up there for me. But I think mine is going to be especially the live version of "Feed My Frankenstein."
I liked him more when he was doing the hair metal stuff.
Did you really?
Like than his earlier stuff.
Yeah, no.
So many great classic songs, but yeah, I really like that era of him too, the 80s.
I like 16.
Yeah.
16's a good song.
18.
Yeah, 18, that's it.
I think it's funny. I was thinking that when I was watching him in concert just like, 5-6 years ago. I'm like, he's going around, he's like 60 years old going, I'm 18.
Well, pretty soon he can just change into AT.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that right.
But dude, he was impressive, man. At his age, he was doing like flips.
Ugh.
He was jumping around. He was fencing. You know, he fences through the fucking thing. He was doing all kinds of shit.
That sounds like more than I want to do right now. I'm only 40.
I know. My fucking feet are killing me.
Mine are itchy.
Oh, so far.
Ow.
Yeah, but I think Feed My Frankenstein,
That's
especially when he gets Rob Zombie on it with him. Live. I used to have that album, the Poison or the live album. And that was really cool.
Constrictor was always my favorite album because it had the man behind the mask.
Ooh, yeah, that's a really good one.
And it also had Teenage Frankenstein and what else did they play on there?
Teenage Frankenstein.
I got the CD downstairs. I think it's pretty hard to find now.
Pretty cool that he's had 2 different songs about Frankenstein. That's cool.
Let me look.
Okay. Favorite Ozzy Osbourne solo song?
That's really hard, but it's probably Diary of a Madman.
Okay.
I like Shot in the Dark.
Oh. See, that's the thing. It's why it hurts us because Jakey Lee's one of my favorite guitar players of all time. But and I never really liked Randy Rhoads all that much. But Diary of a Madman is a fucking masterpiece. It's an
Everybody
amazing.
loves Crazy Train, and I love Crazy Train. It's a great
Yeah,
song.
I think I heard it too much though.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's No More Tears. And even on that album, one of my favorite songs off that album is Hellraiser. I love that song.
Mark at the Moon's an awesome song.
You ever heard the Motorhead version of that song? Of
It's in Hellraiser 3.
Yeah, Hellraiser. Yeah, Motorhead does a good version. It's not as good as the Ozzy version, but it's still good.
I was trying to think of what song was in the Wraith that was on Secret Loser. That was in the Wraith, and it was also on the Ultimate Sin.
How about you, Joe? You got any
Giants is a good song too.
I mean, I do like Diary of a Madman, but I would probably say if I had to pick my favorite, even though it is the most played, it would be Crazy Train.
Oh, it's a great song.
It reminds me of Pat's Game. You know, they play that a lot at Gillette. So it kind of gets me pumped. It's like one of those songs that gets me pumped.
Right.
What's your favorite Black Sabbath song?
Whoa.
Oh, that's easy. War Pigs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mine's Electric Funeral.
Oh, every time War Pig, and I sing it too. Every time it comes on in the office, and my boss thinks it's so cool because I get all into it and I sing the whole. I love War Pigs, dude.
Favorite Ozzy record?
Generals gathered in their masses.
Oh God.
Just like witches that black masses.
Yep.
Yeah. Evil
like all around, I'd say No More Tears.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine's a weird one, but I'm like that though. My favorite, Speak of the Devil.
Mm.
If you count live albums.
Yeah.
There's I don't know. Just I like some of the old stuff like kind of has some kind of like hit or misses for me kind of. But No More Tears, I like every song on it.
Really?
Oh, that's such a great album. Yeah, it is. It's such a great
Well, Speak of the Devil was when he
Nice,
went
Kevin.
from Sabbath to solo, and it had all the good Sabbath songs, and it had Brad Gillis right before he joined Night Ranger. If you really listen to the album, man, he does a fucking fantastic job. Unbelievable. Ooh, there we go. Okay, I got oh, come on now. Give me a fucking break. Okay. Teenage Frankenstein, Give It Up, Thrill My Gorilla, that's a good song.
Thrill My Gorilla.
Yeah.
It's a funny title.
You know, I think that's why I like the 80s hair metal scene so much and all that, or whatever you want to call it.
Simple
Personally, I
Disobedience.
can't stand that term, hair metal or glam metal.
The
Especially for certain
world
bands
needs
like
guts.
Motley Crue was so mislabeled as a hair metal band. They were not.
Who?
Motley Crue. Motley Crue was a heavy metal band that was like, I would consider them a raunch band, a raunch metal band. That's what they were into. But they got mislabeled as a hair metal. Hair metal to me was like Poison and Cinderella and all the guys that wanted to be those other guys.
In a way, I kind of agree with
Hyper.
you. In a way, I don't, because the term hair metal kind of branched out from just the Poisons and the Warrants and all them kind of guys into pretty much everything right before you got to Metallica and shit like that.
But it's like,
and that's
Crew,
kind of what
Guns
they
N'
consider, even
Roses.
though I don't consider it that. Like, I don't consider Motley Crue a hair metal band, but that's how they were presented in order to get popular.
But like Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses, those guys were doing like their music wasn't like the other guys. It wasn't poppy and
right.
Skid Row.
you know, it was
Yep.
Skid Row. It was
Well-
another one. They were very just because they kind of may have the look because they got them laid, but their music was different. Their music was different.
LA Guns, Faster Pussycat, they were all a little different.
Yeah.
They were more
So like I like to call it raunch metal because they were kind of raunchy and dirty and
yeah, raunchy is a good word for it.
and like Metallica even used to say that the one band they never mind being on tour with was Guns N' Roses because Guns N' Roses was so much like them as far as their music was.
That's
Well, I
not
mean,
what I fucking heard.
Musically,
You know,
not getting
Well,
lit
it's
on
not
fire.
fucking good.
what I mean
Yeah.
is like it wasn't the hair metal stuff. It was
Hey, Ron.
different. It was like, you know, it was actually really deep fucking music. Holy shit, hey Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah, I know why it was written like that. Yeah, but that's why I love that one, and I love Aerosmith. Don't get me wrong, Aerosmith is one of my favorite bands of all time. In fact, Bill and I have a video coming out about that, and I forgot about Aerosmith, and it just kills me inside that I forgot about him. But
You see him around here, and I forget about it.
that was the thing is when he said, "Yeah, we may look like chicks, but we can kick your fucking ass." And
My brother
took
went
that as a
to-
great challenge. I would love to see them take them up on that. You know,
My brother was like best summer camp friends with Joe Perry's son,
Really?
and when
They're
when
from
Joe Perry
Boston,
came to
so
when Joe Perry came to pick up his son, my brother hugged him. My brother didn't even know who he was.
you know what? A band that I really miss, even though they're probably all like 80 now. I
What?
actually miss the band Boston.
Well, I know the singer's like dead.
I
too.
loved that fucking band. I have every single one of their albums on vinyl.
Yeah,
all three?
I used to work with one of the original drummers of
Their compilation ones, their ones that they got for the lives. Everything.
Isn't it just aren't they like mostly in Eddie and the Automatics now? Or Ernie
Actually,
and Ernie and
Molly
the
on a lot of
Automatics?
things. They've always been good.
Is Schultz still alive? Oh no. They're gonna do it.
I saw nothing.
I just saw Motley Crue when they did the last tour, the farewell tour. I saw them then; they were still great.
Jesus Christ, how many farewell tours is this now?
I'm hoping they're coming back to do a reunion tour that I want to see, and then Kiss is doing their final tour.
Yeah, until somebody
Gene and Paul
offers them a
said
lot
this
of
one
money.
Gene and Paul both said this one will be really the final one for Kiss. That they just realize they're getting too old to do it. You know.
Hell yeah. Did you see that, Joe?
Yeah.
Popped it right in her fucking head. I love it.
What are you guys watching now? Still watching?
That's his real mommy, huh?
What are you watching?
They're showing a clip from Psycho 2.
Oh, okay.
Right in the head with a shovel. Love it. Psycho
The
2.
Boston version of the national
Wonderful.
anthem is my favorite version of the national anthem.
Really?
Yeah, I love it.
Look, Boston had a lot of good songs, but I just don't understand how he got to be so. Tom Schultz, like all of his solos are the same, but in different keys.
They were talented, man. They could play, and they could entertain.
I
That's
mean,
the thing.
I guess. but-
That's the thing about that people. That was why Motley Crue looked the way they did and stuff. A lot of bands, you got to remember, like Kiss. Kiss knew it. They knew the secret. That you have to be able to put on a good stage show. You have to be able to perform. You can't just be a studio band. Studio bands don't really do that well in the long run. That's why studio bands aren't around anymore. A lot of them,
That's
like bands like, I mean, I know it sounds weird, but like, why is Bon Jovi still able to sell out arenas? It's because they can put on a damn good show. I mean, you know.
Okay, here you go, Brad. Good question for you. Your opinion, and I won't chastise you. Bon Jovi, hair metal or not?
Not hair metal because one, I've never really considered Bon Jovi metal. They're a rock band. They're not a metal band.
Oh no, they were definitely considered heavy metal in the 80s.
I maybe in the but I've never really thought of them that way. But that's just my opinion. But the thing is what everybody has to remember is, or doesn't know, might not know about Bon Jovi is Bon Jovi didn't start in the 80s. Bon Jovi started in the late 70s.
There's nothing I don't know about Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi did their first appearance on American Bandstand in 1979.
Oh, I was talking about when their first album got
And
released.
that was right when the first album was coming, the Bon Jovi album. Like, it was about to be released. The first single, they did Runaway on the American Bandstand. And the thing was, is they were a band that literally just dressed and they sang and they performed like they were growing up in their neighborhood. That's why they always called Bon Jovi the Rock and Roll Mafia, because one, they were mostly Italians. And they talk about it in a documentary, like they kept their shit like it was like muerta, like you kept silent. Like when Alex John Such left the band and aired a bunch of dirty laundry, they were like, that's what pissed them off so bad, was like, you don't talk about
Yeah, I
shit.
remember all that.
But
I remember that.
Bon Jovi was the band that all of those hair metal bands tried to be. You know what I mean?
Yes,
And they even discovered a couple of them, like Whitesnake and Poison, were direct offshoots because of John Bon Jovi.
well, you got Cinderella too. They had a lot to do with
Cinderella and Whitesnake. So
Yeah.
I didn't mean Poison. Cinderella and Whitesnake. Sorry. But yeah, that was the thing is Bon Jovi was, but their music was always a little different. You ever notice like it had a little bit of like almost like a country in there sometimes, and you know, like, and their music was more. I know this is gonna sound really redundant.
Sure,
they
sure did, Ron. What?
Their music was more musical, and I know that sounds redundant, but what I mean is it was technically better than a lot of the other bands that were doing that stuff.
Yeah, it comes on the
Like
12th.
I mean, Richie
Sambora.
Sambora is probably, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, as I've said a million times, Richie Sambora is probably one of the greatest guitarists that's ever lived.
That would definitely be opinion.
That
would definitely be opinion.
That's my opinion.
He's a great guitar player. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
He's a great singer too.
And he wrote one of the greatest guitar songs ever written. And it's one that they say supposedly, and now I'm not a guitar player, so I don't know this to be true. It's just something I've heard a lot. Supposedly that every guitar player on earth these days that's come out since then tries to do that song, and it's hard to do.
What, Wanted Dead or Alive?
Wanted Dead or Alive.
Oh, it's not hard at all. I played that my first year of guitar.
But it's like considered like the rocks are the guitar song, because I guess
it
goes
is
from like acoustic to like double.
You're right about that.
You know, it's
but
just
it's not hard though.
It's just a good song.
It's not hard, but you're right about that. It is one that everybody likes to play.
And one of my favorite songs by them is actually not even by them; it's just by John, and it's the Blaze. It's the Blaze of Glory soundtrack.
No,
dude, I love it.
The what soundtrack?
You want to hear something really goofy?
You set your house afire in a blaze of glory.
One way I was going to get them to listen to it, right? Our church had a talent show.
Oh no!
And I performed "Bang a Drum" in its entirety.
Oh no!
Yeah, I can sing when I want to. I'm actually not bad. No. And I've got a really good John Bon Jovi impression.
Why is Joe Dante sitting next to a heart? Like a heart that's got tubes coming out of it?
Because it looks cool.
Why not?
I guess. What's up with that?
Why not?
Bugs Bunny! See, that's the thing. Gremlins 2, I'm not a big fan.
Really? I like
Not
Gremlins
a big
2.
fan of Gremlins 2.
Growing up, I liked it way better than the first one.
What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Growing up, Gremlins 2 was way better than the first one to me.
How come?
I thought it was funnier. I really liked all the pop culture references growing up. You know, I like that.
Oh, that's cool.
The fact that Gizmo wanted to be fucking Rambo and you know, and then you know, like Hulk Hogan, and then when I saw the other version with John Wayne,
yeah,
and then I loved Stripe or whatever his name was. I love that he said that he had a fucking machine gun. I like that there was a flying gremlin, you know, the spider gremlin. It was different. It was more. It was bigger. It was Aliens compared to Alien. You know, it was bigger. I
like the Christmas feel of the first one. The snow and I don't know. It just reminds me
Watching
of
them now,
better days.
I still have the nostalgic love for 2 the most, but watching them now, I've got this great appreciation for part 1. It's much better than I remember it being, and that movie's
Hey,
fucking demented if you think about it, man.
oh
This is
my
supposed to be a
lord!
family fucking movie, and they're putting shit
Oh,
in
it's
the
fucked up.
microwave and it's blowing up. They're launching old women out of fucking windows. It's killing them. I mean,
She had it coming.
yeah, she
Anybody
did.
that
lady's
tells me
bitch.
that Gremlins isn't horror is out of their fucking mind.
Yeah,
It is
I would
horror.
love to
It's
see it.
just
I would love to see a Gremlins 3, but I just hope they do it like old school style.
yeah. I think that's what. Aren't they trying to gain interest in that, Joe?
Yeah, they have
By
been.
doing those commercials?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I'd watch it.
Yeah,
I'd be
fuck yeah,
interested.
I would too.
Only thing
And
would
I'll
be
have to watch the I got that on Blu-ray actually. The second one and the first one.
the only thing would be Phoebe Cates, like if she'd come back.
What's that?
The only thing would be getting Phoebe Cates back.
You know, one that I'll recommend,
She's an actor.
Kevin. Sorry, Joe, I didn't hear.
Is she still around, Joe?
She hasn't done any like live action movies since 2001.
Is that maybe because she's like a big fat cow now?
No, she looks good for her age. She's just married and just enjoying her life now, I guess.
Is she still married to Kevin Kline?
She's still married to Kevin Kline, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Really?
Yep.
Hmm.
Been together a long time.
Phoebe Cates married Kevin Kline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've
From
been
A Fish Called Wanda, the guy smells his armpit and all that kind of shit. Talks Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I remember finding that out when I was younger that she had married him, thinking like, what? Like I was like, that's the guy who bagged Phoebe Cates.
Yeah, really. How did Leonard Maltin get in a fucking movie? Come on now. That rat
One of my
bastard.
favorite scenes where Jason's walking through the cabin with all the kids sleeping.
Yeah, me too. I like that.
Doesn't kill any of them.
Start off with a new fan. Nah, he's got to get back to Zach Galligan.
I think I could go for either way.
I can understand why he didn't kill any of the kids, though. Remember, Jason supposedly died or whatever as a kid, and he's kind of still a kid in his brain. So, he doesn't.
Oh, he
really
thinks he's
blame
keeping
the
them
kids.
safe,
He blamed the adults. He doesn't blame the kids.
But then in 8, he tried to drown what's her name, Rennie.
Jesus.
Oh no, dude! Jennifer Tilly is super hot. She's
Yep.
like 65, and I still want to bone her.
Yep.
I mean, she is banging hot.
Boom.
So you already did Gremlins for 12 days, didn't you, Brad?
I think so. I got to go back and look. Every year I have to go back and see which ones I did the last year.
Yeah, I got to do that too. What about you, Joe?
I haven't done it, no.
Maybe I'll do Gremlins this year.
Either I did it or I was going to do it and I haven't yet. I don't remember.
Oh, hell yeah, Don. Hell yeah.
Well, Tommy was trying to kill him, to be fair. I was going to say, Kevin, one that I will recommend, it's kind of a family kind of horror film like that was really good, that's new, is Baby Frankenstein from Wild Eye. That one was really good. It's got those old school kind of 80s vibes going. It's based around Halloween, but it's family friendly, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I got that coming up this month, that review.
Oh, damn it. Here we go with this shit again. And YouTube kicking me off. Oh, boy.
You know what's so funny is, I'm not that big of a fan of Critters.
Oh, I love Critters.
But
yeah.
I love that part in, the original April O'Neil from the movie, the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, is also going to be at the Comic-Con.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah. And so is the guy that played Keno in part 2.
Nice.
He looks a little different now. He's got a little... But anyways, in that movie, in the first one of my favorite things is when Raphael's like, they're like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "To a movie." You know, and then he's out there and he's like kind of hiding behind his paper, and he looks up at the thing and he sees, I think it's Critters or Critters 2, and he's like, "Who comes up with this stuff?"
Here we go, Joe.
Yep,
Here we go.
my favorite.
Oh, it's officially Halloween.
Oh, that's why I wanted to start this one off and really
I
good
love
energy.
this opening.
Yeah,
I
me
wanted to
too.
start this
What
stream
does it
off with
remind
good
you of,
energy.
Joe?
The witching season.
Yep.
That's
Absolutely.
what he based it on.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's filmed in the same state.
Oh, jeez. Yep.
You know, this is our first stream of October, and the thing is that I wanted to do really special for it, and I want to do really special for some of my videos coming up this month.
Uh-oh.
The thing is that I will tell you this, like, I don't know, man, I gotta get back to the doctors and tell them shit ain't working, because this fucking pain is really putting a damper on shit for me. It's really getting hard. I mean, I've been in bed at like 10 o'clock almost every single night for the last 3 weeks because I just can't take the pain. So I just knock myself out with pills.
Pull that patch off, damn it. You ain't no pirate. This fucking guy. The guy that recaps the story. That's awesome. He's like the cheesiest guy ever.
Yeah, with
And his own doctor.
the guy with the lazy eye.
Yeah, it's the first
This
one.
ain't got nothing to do with this place.
It's the first
Yep.
movie, Kevin. The first one. Ron, it's so fucking good to see you, dude. It's been forever.
Yeah, man. What's up, bro?
In fact, we were just talking about you like 2 weeks ago. We were all like, man, what happened to Ron? Where's he at? What's going on with him? You know?
There he is. The Cheese Meister.
Oh, it's fucking pain.
I said, did you hear me? I said, Brad, if you use Facebook more, you could see Ron all the time.
I only use my
Mark?
Facebook to promote the channel. That is all.
You miss
People
people.
keep reaching out to me on Messenger,
Yeah,
and I
that's
keep
true.
ignoring their messages and putting them to spam.
Mm.
I do not
No,
use
yeah.
Messenger to talk to people except for friends, not random people that friend me on Facebook.
A lot
I
of
will accept all friend requests because I want to grow the
There you
fan
go,
base
bro.
of my channel.
There you go, Joe.
juggalos have been adding me lately.
All I know is my
Juggalos
mother's
been
like
adding me
the
lately.
this place.
It's crazy.
It's because you're friends with me on there.
I know, yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that's it, but that's probably why. Because
Yeah.
and then they try to talk to me on Messenger, and I'm like, guys, I'm sorry, I don't know you. I use this for promotion. Don't message me.
You should
I
message
think
them
Brad.
back.
I think Brad should go and direct this new film because he's already got the attitude.
Oh, what
I tell
happened?
them, I do. I tell them, I'm like,
Yeah.
you want to get to know me? Watch my channel.
See,
Start commenting. I'll talk to you, and if I like you, we'll start communicating.
I'll sign autographs between 9 and 10 o'clock p.m. on Saturdays and every other week.
Hey, there's 3 people out there that have Bronco Juggalo autographs, and they think they're fucking badass.
One of them is Jennifer Tucci.
Yep, another one's Hobbs Horror.
There you go.
And the other one is, I don't remember who I sent another one to.
It'll be worth a whole $1 someday.
Yep.
That's all right. Yours will be worth $1. Mine will be worth 25 cents.
Hey, I made $80 this morning off of my channel. Thank you very much.
For the
Golf club.
monetization?
No, they pay that on the 20th.
Oh. Super chat.
Around the 20th.
Super chat. Oh, my
Speaking of hustling and all that, I think we're gonna kick their butts, but that's just me, Don.
What's that?
The Ravens.
Yeah, I think I don't know, man. It depends.
I think the Ravens are going to take it. I think it's going to be close though.
I don't know, man. Denver's got an awful good defense. And that was our problem the other week.
I just don't see the Ravens like almost losing so many times in a row like this. Like I don't know.
Denver has the
Look.
number 1 rated defense in the AFC.
And they get good omelets.
Did you know that Teddy Bridgewater has the highest QB rating in the league right now?
Is it because it's like they're so high up in the air?
No, it's because he's probably the only quarterback in the freaking NFL that hasn't thrown an interception.
He might be. I know Lamar Jackson is definitely not in that category. He seems to throw one a game.
Everybody go and check out the Teespring store. Get yourself a new hoodie. It's fucking hoodie weather. Pick yourself up one. I got some badass hoodies on there, guys. Check them out. From all different people. From the Slash Bros, from Bill, from me. Some good shit. In fact, I think it's time to get some hoodies for you guys going.
Okay, thank you.
Dave, do I get exclusive rights to put out apnea merch?
I have no idea. I don't even know.
Be like Paulie and Rocky.
There might be another company that might want to.
Hey, yo, you can make some money off my.
Well, then hey, you better tell them. Better not get sued for your Dave Magus stuff. That's mine, damn it.
There's a couple stipulations that we have to do for them. I think I already told you guys.
Yeah, guys, go get some merch, man. Haven't sold a lot lately. I need to pick it up. Come on, I need the money.
You got the Denver winning this weekend. That's funny because I got the Steelers losing again.
I got Denver winning this weekend.
I heard the Steelers are going to play a fucking high school team down the street and lose.
Hit him with that brick.
Why I gotta kill Sunday? So I don't get that.
Sunday.
Man, he made such. I'm sorry, but CJ Graham made such a good fucking Jason.
All right, get off the man's dick for a while.
Best Jason until fucking Derek Mears. I'm sorry, but he is.
Who?
CJ Graham.
Well, last week it was Derek Mears was the best Jason.
What did I just say?
I don't know what you just said. It all sounds like.
I just said best Jason until Derek Mears showed up.
Shit.
He's just so fucking intimidating. Just walking through the woods, he looks like he's ready to beat some shit up.
He likes that speed walking, doesn't he? He got that from what is it?
I'm down.
Leslie Vernon. Calisthenics.
That's good exercise.
I mean, he literally just burst through that damn door like, bam! Daddy's home, motherfuckers.
Yeah, what the hell has Michael Myers got against dogs? I'll get a little pissed off about that now.
Well, are you gonna watch the 13 Games of Death like I told you to watch?
Maybe not.
You should. Really
I still gotta look and see if I have it.
Is like every death a dog death?
Better not be.
There's 2 doggy deaths in the movie. And one's with a samurai sword.
Jesus.
That's great.
Oh, yeah. Must be.
She pulls out that picture, Joe, and that's like from the set. You know, how'd she get a picture from the set?
Like, who took that picture when Rose was by herself?
Yeah. When she was waiting for what's her name to pick her up.
Yeah.
Sitting on the stoop with a pumpkin.
The only one that could have been watching her was Michael. So unless
he took the picture and gave it to Jamie.
Yeah.
He put it in the box for her. It's the first time she's seeing it.
Most horror movies do have dog deaths. Not like most, but I mean a lot.
Yeah, I noticed that. And I'm not getting desensitized to it, but I still don't like it.
Well, you know why, right?
Yeah. Because they can't kill kids.
Dogs are the protectors. They have to kill the protector of the, Or in Michael's case, he was hungry.
Plus, if it was a cat, you'd have to kill it 9 times.
Michael only eats rats.
It was
My love is like
hungry.
my love is like a river.
Hey, nobody minded all the chicken killing going on in Luther the Geek, all right?
That flows from who knows when.
That's one, Jay, you and I got to do Luther the Geek together.
Do what, huh?
We got to do Luther the Geek together.
Nice. We already watched it.
I'm talking about reviewing it.
I've already reviewed it.
We should review it again.
I'm just kidding.
We just did it not long ago for Fangoria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We should do it again. Or we
Yeah,
should
that's
do
why I
a
didn't
live
want to watch John Wick.
Or
Don,
we could
so
do
I
a
actually
live
liked it.
commentary while we do it. We could watch it while doing a live commentary.
That's such a good movie. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it was. No plot whatsoever, but so
Right.
fun.
That fucking dude. It's creepy, but it's also funny as hell at the same time. Like,
Mhm. I love
and
at the end.
is
He
just
finally
like,
gets
what
it. She's
the
like,
fuck?
bark, 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 bark. Like, bark, bark, bark. And she gives him the eyes at the same time. Like,
Yeah. She's pulling an Amy Steele on him.
You know, I know like Jamie and Michael are intrinsically linked or whatever, but does it ever confuse you that she sees him with this mask that he doesn't even fucking have yet? Like, he didn't even know he was going to have that mask. He just grabs the fucking
Yes.
Like, it's not like she sees him with the old mask on.
She got this-
oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about it in the dream.
In Halloween 4, yeah, the big, yeah.
Part
Yeah.
4, yeah.
Like, she dreams of him having the
Well-
mask that he hasn't even gotten yet.
Sir, come on now. That's due to
Like
budgetary
Blood Song.
constraints,
It's
okay?
the same. Well, it's the same thing in the original. Me and Aaron were talking about it earlier, like how the fucking alarm must be going off of that highway stuff for 8 fucking hours before the cops get there. he has the mask on all goddamn day, and then they're like, "Oh, he sold a mask and some rope." And well, why didn't you come here earlier? The store didn't open up that day. I mean, they were at school and shit. So it was a weekday.
I mean, that's the thing with movies is like, you know, I mean, nowadays it's getting a little better, but back in the day it was different. You didn't have the, like you said, when they did the Halloween part 2, when they did part 2 and they got the pink mask.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that they only had 5 masks and they arrived at the set and the production company miscolored them and made them pink. You know, so they had to use one in one shot because until they got new masks. I mean,
Oh, and 4? This one, yeah.
No.
School House.
or is it 4? Yeah,
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
Don's on the chat.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
saw his name on there. I'm not on there anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Well, I
Going
was
in the
just-
kitchen?
No.
Yeah, Sleepwalkers had good cats.
Oh, I don't know if we locked this today. So
That's in fact we talk about that in our new video that Bill and I are putting up for the Langoliers. Yes, hey, you guys voted for it. Well, you may not have, but the people voted.
you
they
know
asked for
what?
Langoliers.
I like the Langoliers. I just don't like the shitty CGI that's in it.
I voted for it.
But yeah, we talk about that like the king tropes, not horror movie tropes, but king tropes. Certain things the king has in just about every movie, every book. He has certain character types. He has writers.
Yeah.
He has
Douchebags.
an animal that usually goes crazy. He's always got a crazy person. There's always like one crazy person. You know, there's just different things in king movies or in king books that are always there.
Hey, Joe.
And
Yeah.
Cats
Go ahead,
is
Brian,
one
I'm
of
sorry.
them.
Cats.
I mean, he does movie Cat's Eyes. That's, you know, he does all these different things.
Sunday's breathing awful hard, Joe. They must have just told him his time was up.
Yeah. Like, by the way, we changed the script. You're going to be dying. In this
I don't know if cool is the right word, Cheetah.
Ow.
Really fucking long.
I had fun with it when I watched it. It's just the fucking CGI is just dreadful.
We had more fun. We enjoyed it more this time, both Bill and I, than the last few times we watched it. But I mean, it shouldn't have been a miniseries. It should have been a made for TV movie that could have been shortened by like an hour.
Well,
They
back
go
then they
on
were
and on.
taking anything by Stephen
I don't
King
want to
and
give
doing
our
it.
whole review away, but like the dialogue drags. And yes, I know it's a Stephen King. King does a lot of dialogue, which is fine for the books, but not always in the movies. You know.
I mean, back then they were just doing anything and everything Stephen King.
Really
It is true.
hasn't
Though.
changed much if you
It's
think about it.
interesting because the Langoliers is only like a short story, a collection book, whereas like
Yeah.
I can see doing it for like it and like the thicker books, making it a mini series. But
I can
for a
read
short
the
story, it does
Langoliers
get
in 45 minutes, and it takes
Yeah.
3 hours for me.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
The Tommy Knockers was another one that just kind of failed, and
That's my friend.
I think he's just waiting for you because he's in the same spot.
Yeah, he's my friend.
Ow, my stomach.
I'm always surprised this guy didn't fucking die. What's his face?
Yeah. Guy gets on my fucking nerves.
Michael M. Myers. Didn't even fucking know the guy's name.
Marion. What's his middle name? Marion.
Audrey.
Audrey. Yeah.
Oh, he puts Michael M. Like what the fuck is Michael motherfucking Myers?
the movie, the Running Man movie, was amazing.
I liked it.
Way
It's
better
fun.
than the book. I love the Running Man movie. That movie's badass.
Yeah, that's one of. I think that's maybe the most underrated Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. So
'Cause
much
I don't
fun.
think that one did that well, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time though. Just
Very
waiting in the
different than the
log.
book. Very different, but very good.
Yeah. I like it how it had the professor in there and Jesse the Body and had all them guys in there. Good movie. Oh, that's cool, Don.
Don, you gonna have him sign Gwendy's button box?
You don't do that. If you don't find him,
Fucking comatose for 10 years, and now all of a sudden,
his like limbs would be like useless.
she,
oh well, he watched Kill Bill and he saw that.
Oh yeah,
Wiggle your big toe.
Yeah.
what was
Jesus
Loomis?
Christ, in the back of the pussy? What was it called? The pussy wagon.
Yeah.
She had a whole physical therapy team back there, didn't she? Wiggle your big toe. I'm sure I will.
Wiggle your wiener.
Yeah, I love all those movies, Ron.
Did you just long for him to say that once?
Wiggle your big wiener.
Why does he gotta pick the dirtiest motherfucker to steal his overalls?
How does he find so many available overalls?
I know.
Like, he's like, okay, gotta go to a garage. Check. I gotta steal a mask. Check.
Blow up a garage. Check.
Blow up a garage. I have to kill a bunch of people.
That's the easiest place to find things. But in like 2018,
Fire,
I like
check.
that. I like in 2018 how he found the fucking reporters. That's what or whatever they are.
No,
Yeah.
what I love is that
Podcasters.
he's still bandaged up after 10 fucking years.
Yeah.
Like,
Loomis is walking around. He's the one that doesn't come out of the fucking thing. Loomis got a little bit right here, a little bit right here.
And then it just goes away.
then he just goes away.
Well, I know that they changed it in part 5 because they show his face again.
Hey
But I
man.
think in part
Yeah.
4, the notion
right
of
back.
it is that he was permanently burnt.
Yeah.
That's why they did that. He was supposed to be permanently scarred.
And I think it's in part 5, it swaps places a couple times.
Who cares? It's a fucking good movie.
I keep farting.
Oh, thanks. Boy. I'm glad to know that. Thank you, Joe.
Welcome. That's why I keep muting myself. Feels better.
That's why Jason's
I'm
muted
about
right
to
now.
watch Nightmare on Elm Street 4.
4.
Just for the hell of it. Yeah, just for the hell of it.
Gotta run. Get ahead.
Since I did that interview the other day, I was like, fuck it. Dude, that interview did so well. I'm so happy. I really enjoyed that interview. That was a lot of fun. Totally worth all the headache and the trying to reschedule and all and everything that happened. Have you even watched it yet, Joe?
I watched some of it. Yeah.
In other words, I ain't watched shit. Oh man. Okay, I think I'm gonna pop some fucking. I think I'm gonna pop some fucking Valium, or I'm gonna pop some fucking edibles. One of the two.
Edible Valiums.
Fuck. You know, last night was the first night in like weeks that my feet didn't hurt so damn bad. I actually stayed up to like 1 a.m.
Oh,
But it's like it feels like sleep is the only thing that helps anymore, and even then I wake up still fucking hurting. And the only reason I can get to sleep is because I have been taking the pills. I've literally been fucking like, I'm not addicted to them or anything. Believe me, I'm not, like, for real. But the last 3 nights I've taken 3 pills each night, and it just fucking
What pills?
Valium. I have a friend, a dentist friend of mine, you know, I've told you about before.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to mention his name because I don't want, you know. But he told me if I really needed, he would hook me up with a prescription for Oxy. But I told him I do not like, I hate narcotics, man. I don't. And like Oxy makes me feel, or well, I don't know. I haven't taken it in a long time, but the last time I took it, it made me feel like fucking loopy. Yeah, Jason is the dick rattling the chip bag in the movie theaters.
Me?
Yeah. He heard you just rattling your snack, so he's like,
man, these are fucking pretty cool, man. Pop-Tarts Bites.
oh yeah.
Bam!
We have those at work.
I was really happy. I was curious about that. I really wanted to know. I don't know if you guys, but in that interview, I asked her if, you know, if Tuesday night caught a lot of shit during the filming.
Yeah.
And during all the problems, she said it wasn't. She was like, yeah, it wasn't until later. You know, I do think that's kind of fucked up. I get it that horror fans want certain people, but it's like it's not anybody's fault really. It's not
It
the
really
actor
bothered me for some reason.
or if anything else, it's not the person that replaced them's fault. You know, they're just trying to get a job and do their deal. You know.
Yeah, I kind of didn't care at the time because I mean, Arquette was good in part 3, but I kind of didn't care that she didn't reprise her role. You know.
Mm-hmm. And if I remember correctly, that was her choice actually in that one.
Yeah,
She was getting famous and shit.
It wasn't like Danielle Harris the way that happened in, 5 to 6 of Halloween, but it's not what's her name's fault that she was in part 6, you know. They needed somebody, she got the job, it's not their fault.
Try explaining that to horror fans.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm trying to say is horror fans are douchebags.
Yep.
I didn't
Just
say
like Star Wars fans, just like fucking wrestling fans.
It's like, would you rather not have a sequel?
It's like every fandom now has become so toxic.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets on my nerves. You know?
So that's the whole thing. You have to bear in mind. Couldn't find somebody to play that part. You may have not gotten a sequel to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I haven't always been happy with who they recast as certain characters, but that's the way it is. You know, you don't have any say.
Some people do good jobs, some people don't do good jobs, but it's not.
Yeah, but still, the point is that you have no say. You either watch the film or you don't watch the film.
Yeah, exactly.
You keep your fucking mouth shut.
Yes, you do.
Nobody wants to hear anybody's fucking opinions anymore. I'm tired of it.
Depends on how many viewers. They
Well, we do. They must want to hear our opinions. That's why they watch our videos.
Fuck that. I make videos for me. Sorry,
Nobody
guys.
watches my videos.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't know Rachel Talalay was a producer on 4.
And she got
directed 6.
yeah. She
I
was
don't
a
know.
producer. I think she was a
I guess I just didn't notice it before.
4, 5, 6, and she got directed.
Directed by
Why
Rennie
now?
Harlan.
Like, does he really expect a fucking answer? That's the thing I don't understand. He's
I
talking to
love
Mike. Was like, why now? He just say, oh well, I kind of got bored in the fucking asylum, and I felt I didn't look as bad as I did in part 2. So
Yeah.
I'll go out there, kill a few motherfuckers, and retire for a little while.
I loved when Lisa Wilcox did her Rennie Harlan impersonation on the interview. That was
Oh my
funny.
god. On the set of The Exorcist.
The problem with
Part
that, the edibles do work, but the problem with them is they take forever and a day to kick in. So, like, if I took them right now, they probably wouldn't kick in until about 4 or 5 a.m. And then I got to be up at 7 to go to work, so I'll still be high when I go to work. Which, if it was sativa instead of indica, it wouldn't be a problem. But it's indica, and you know what indica does to you? It makes you all fucking
Sleepy.
like lethargic and tired. Not tired, but if it was sativa, but the indica is what helps with the pain. So,
There's all different kinds now.
well,
You can get shit
there's all
now that you
different-
don't even get high.
No, there's all different There's all different types. There's all
Strains.
different strains, but they all boil down still to 2 basic categories: indica or sativa.
Well, so there's mixes though too. There's like a balance.
There is a mix. Yes, there's mixes, and
Like what I
You know,
have is like a balance that way. It doesn't like make me completely lethargic, but it doesn't make.
I've
me
got some of the mixes ones, but I don't have any with me. All I have right now is in the thing. I got a bar of chocolates, a chocolate bar of indica, and
Come on, chocolate.
it's because it helps the
What a
most
bunch
with
of
the
fucking
pain.
dicks.
But it's
I
like,
hate these fucking kids.
I do too. Me too.
Like who says this shit?
never mind.
Yeah, I know. I just want to go and beat their ass. Go home to your mom.
I'm gonna go take some. I'll be right back.
Fucking bunch of dicks.
Fuck.
Why would you say that to somebody?
And then she just forgives them and goes trick or treating with them like it was okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the she wants to be accepted.
Fuck that. Fuck them.
That's what I'm saying.
Jamie's mommy's a mug.
Really was. Pretty good little actress. I'll say that.
You should have said fuck
was only
you.
your age. I liked it.
To be honest, I think she's a little bit more impressive than the girl who plays Rachel.
She is.
Got the gloves with the knife on the finger.
She seems a little wooden.
Kill you.
And I wasn't talking about giving you wood, Joe.
They're in the room.
But cops do it by the book.
Now, here's a question. The girl that's with them in the car, is
That's
that
Lindsay,
supposed to
yeah.
be the
Yeah.
girl from the second one?
It's from the first one. Lindsay.
No way.
Yeah, it's like hinted at. That's why, because she says her mom babysat for her too. Like it's never like
Right.
confirmed, but it's just supposed to be like an homage. Like, could it be that
Nice.
Lindsay? It's never really
Yeah.
confirmed or denied.
It was cool seeing the guy that plays in part 5 playing who's the guy that was a dick in the car? Mike?
Dick? Mike?
Yeah, the guy that wears that mask.
Yeah.
It was cool seeing him in oh, here we go. It was cool seeing him in Twice Dead.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
He
love
that creepy as fucking Twice Dead.
fuck off, Wade.
Yeah. Any day of the week.
I've always loved this store.
Yeah, me too.
Like the vintage Halloween masks and stuff.
Yep. And it's just a like a not a five and dime store, but it's like got everything.
Yeah, I like the decorations.
Yep.
Brad's laptop is underwater now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's skydiving.
Brad's skydiving right now.
Look at him, Joe.
I guess those edibles really did kick in.
That's the best look ever. Fuck off, Wade. Like, what did I do? What did I do? This was such a cool movie to see in the theaters.
That's the Vincent Drug is the same store they buy the baseball in the Sandlot.
What's that?
This Vincent Drug is the same store that they use in the Sandlot when they buy the baseball.
Okay, all right.
The same exact.
Sounds about right.
Same filming location.
Look at that. Look at that moon with the bats and all.
Yeah, I love
Fucking masks are so cool.
Brad's not here.
That looks like Squirm. Here we go. You see it in the background, didn't you?
Yep.
I've seen this movie so many times. This is definitely one of my favorites of the sequels. I just don't like the mask. I don't like the fucking mask at all.
I like the mask more and more. Like, I like the simplicity of it. I like it better than like Halloween 5, for example.
Yeah.
Like the 4, they went for just that simplicity, like no emotion. It just,
Yeah.
And like I said, I like that it's different because it doesn't make sense for them to have the same exact mask now that the person was burned.
You know what? This store is kind of like a Woolworths.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that probably brings back memories, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You gonna do that for me?
Wow.
Okay, then I'll read you this book.
What the hell happened to that store?
Went out of business.
Come here.
Tell you what, man, they had the best milkshakes, Dave.
Little red
Yeah.
Best chocolate milkshakes ever were at Woolworths.
All the boys to the yard.
What's that?
They brought all the boys to the yard.
First
Yeah.
came the big black. Then came
Yes,
the
they do,
box
Joe. Yes, they do.
cars. Then the oil cars.
Brad Green.
Then the coal cars.
I'm gonna hear Brad start singing the songs and sing "My Love Is Like a River."
It flows from who knows
Boys and
when.
girls waiting with the big black engine.
We're not sure how it started
Then
or
the
how it's going to
box
end.
cars.
I like how the song is like 15 seconds long.
Couldn't win with a 15-second song.
Like,
What's
you might
wrong
need
with you, man?
You might need a fucking chorus, pal.
By the time the little red caboose came along, the boys and girls were turning away. Because the little red caboose.
He trashes the store and it's okay.
Oh,
Ain't it great to be a kid?
Little red
He
caboose.
fucking knocks the thing over.
I wish I were a flat car,
You clean it
a
up.
coal car, or an oil car.
There was no point of her pushing that rack over.
So boys and girls would wave at me.
This
How I wish
the
I
thing
were
where he gets in there with the old man's got to be one of my favorite parts of any of the
Oh, yeah.
in
sequels.
front of the train.
I got to fart
Only
again.
Just the little old
It just showed that Dave. It just showed that Halloween had a sense of humor.
Up went the big
You
black
know?
engine. Up went the box cars. Up went the oil cars. Up went the coal cars. Up went the
Dollar
box-
General for Dollar Generals or
Up went
yeah,
the
you're right,
boys and
Ron.
caboose. Hang on tight, little caboose. Called the flat car. This is a
That's what I said
Is
last
he
night.
reading the story?
And you are
Yeah,
the
he's reading
last
the
car on the train. Don't I know it? Said the little red
I
caboose.
said, hang on tight, little caboose.
The train went slower and slower and slower.
Like them edibles must be kicking in pretty quick.
You're talking about running the train at somebody. I don't know if that's
Hope you had a hell of a piss, Brad.
Look out, little caboose, called the flat car. The train is starting to slip back down this long, tall mountain. Not if I can help it.
$40 worth of fucking film.
And he slammed on his brakes.
Even on
and he
camera.
held tight
You don't even
to
own a
the
camera.
And he kept that train from sliding
Yeah,
down.
not a bit.
Then bump. The little caboose fell
Kind of busy now,
down.
Rat.
It was two black engines
Fucking Damone. Did you know that
to the top of the
Tochi
mountain.
named her snake
You
Damone?
couldn't have done it, said the big black engine.
Yeah.
And then the little red caboose.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. they did help.
Kind of gives the new meaning to the word. I'm kind of busy now, right?
Everyone cheered at the little red caboose near the first of Friday. Now the children wave at all.
That's my favorite Prince song.
Oh, you're a pilgrim. You're a pilgrim, aren't you?
But they save their biggest wave for the
Fucking
little
great
red
movie.
caboose, because the little red caboose saved the train.
He's paddling her little red caboose.
Now then, hey, Miranda, you two go out there and put all that trash around that trash can and put it back in the trash can, okay? Don't you start.
Still waiting for the song, Brad.
That's great.
You do that and then you go to bed.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
All right, I'm back.
How did the little red caboose do?
Oh, did you hear that?
It sounded like the
hear
rest of
that.
the train blew up.
Sorry, I thought I had it on mute.
Nope.
We heard about you paddling her little red caboose.
No, it was a book about a little red caboose on the back of a train.
We wanted you to sing the "My Love Is Like a River."
Harley.
Yeah.
No, Danny,
Joe,
I am not
that's
a
Joe
sucker,
Helen
and I do
Wheels.
not have Harley wrapped. Harley does not have me wrapped around her finger. I got something from my trouble.
That show, Hell on Wheels, that they were just showing the ad for.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I love
If
that
you
show.
ever get a chance, watch it. It's awesome.
I got all the seasons on DVD. It's really good.
Yeah. It's got
I wish it would have went longer. I feel like that last season
rushed.
kind of rushed things because they
Yeah.
were. I don't know why it got canceled, and they wanted to make sure that the whole story got finished. But I read to them, Danny, and then I made them do a chore before going to bed, and that's what I got out of it. They had to do a chore to get their story.
It's got Lola from The Loved Ones in it.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Yeah, she's in that.
Yep. Common's in it. Common's
in it.
really good in it.
The guy that plays the main character, I forget his name right now.
Anson Mount.
Yeah, he's got that whole Viggo Mortensen thing going on.
Actually, kind of, but to me, he's like the Clint Eastwood of our generation, but he doesn't get cast in enough things.
I was gonna say, what else has he been in?
All the
He's
boys
been in
love
some other
Mandy
stuff.
Lane.
No, what else has he been in?
Yeah,
like
he's been in All the
westerns?
Boys Love Mandy Lane.
What else has he been in, like westerns? Is what I'm asking.
It's not a western, but he has been in one called Cook County, which is he kind of is the same type of character, but it's about a meth lab.
Hey, check it out! Look, Freddy's coming back together. Everybody shits on this. I love this.
Dog piss.
Dude, look at this fucking graphics. Look at that. It looks badass.
Isn't that part 4?
Yeah,
And that's Screaming Mad George.
I was just
I
looking
don't
through.
hate part 4. It's just probably my least favorite.
It's one of mine too, and I can't believe I actually told Lisa Wilcox that. And I told her that on the fucking interview.
But you
But
like
part
5,
is
so
one of my favorites.
yeah, you like 5, so it makes up for it.
Yeah, but like I like part 4. There's not one I don't like. The only movie I don't like in this franchise is the remake.
Yeah, me too.
But the it's just I like it less than most of the others. It's just kind of
To me, it's just kind of boring. And
But
I
this
thought it was
this
funny
part
that
Freddy
what's her
comes
name said
back
it was
is
like
like
the MTV Freddy, because it was.
that's exactly what it is. And then
Yeah.
but when Freddy comes back in the junkyard scene, that's fucking creepy. That was the scene that when I was a kid I would have nightmares about. Like
Really?
the dog piss. I remember I wasn't even.
Goddamn dog pissed on the floor again.
We were at a party or something at one of my mom's friend's house. Like they were having an adult party, and of course all the kids are supposed to be in the room or whatever, And we come out, I walk out, and this is on TV. This is on the TV, and it's this scene. And I've dreamt about Freddy coming back together and that dog piss and like the skeleton and everything coming for like I've dreamt about it for years.
Next Friday,
I
Brad.
like it.
What's next Friday?
No Time to Die. Next Friday, Brad.
Now
Next
you know,
Friday.
Yeah,
Jason,
No Time to Die.
you know how I am as a collector. Now I'm like all crazy about trying to get these last few that I need to complete the collection.
once you get into them, if it's something that you're interested in and something that you really like, I don't think the time frame will be a problem because all those movies are like basically 2 hours and above,
Oh yeah.
except for Doctor No. Doctor No is one of the shorter ones, but
It just
I think you're gonna like them.
I have like
No Time
21
to Die
of them
doesn't
right
come out
now.
next
It's like
Friday.
I'm just a handful away of having the complete set. Now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for you.
You had me confused. No Time to Die doesn't come out next Friday.
It says the 8th.
No, November 8th. No Time to Die isn't slated till November.
Wait a minute. You might be right about that.
Yeah, I think it's November.
Oh, I went to go buy tickets for Halloween Kills the other day, and they're not
October
up yet.
8th. October 8th, it says.
Really? Did it get moved
I
up?
didn't think I was overlooking it.
Yeah,
I
it was-
do
The last
that
I saw
sometimes.
it was November.
October 8th, it says. I just looked.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Christoph Waltz is coming back, Brad.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, October 8th, Brad.
I still haven't seen Spectre.
Yeah, the last
Spectre was
time I
good.
saw it said November, but damn, they must have moved it up. Well, that kind of sucks though, because like I've got so much shit going on already that I don't know if I'm gonna get to go see it yet.
No, you need to go see No Time to Die.
Well, I've got 2 other movies in theaters I want to go see this month. All right, Danny, I'm taking Bill to go see Halloween, but you can come to see James Bond with me, okay?
Does she like James Bond?
I don't give a shit if she likes it or not. She wants
Oh,
to go to
boy.
a movie with me. She's gonna
What
go.
about what about Sopranos?
That one is still. I want to go see that one too, but like, Danny wants to go to a movie with me, and she. I don't know. So
Then,
My brother's seeing it right now. He should be done like any
Oh,
minute.
I think I did.
I don't remember seeing it.
did you
Yeah,
guys? Did they move? They moved Dune the week after Halloween Kills. I thought it was coming out on the same day.
Danny, I haven't taken any weed. Jesus Christ, I haven't taken shit.
Yeah. I think it was the week after. Always wasn't it supposed to be the week after? That's why I think it's going to swallow up a lot of the the money that was supposed to be made with Halloween Kills.
I don't know. I think more people will go see.
I don't think. Like I said, once again, I still think very different movies, different genres. Each have their own fan base. You'll get both. I think the thing that's going to hurt all the movies right now is still this whole fucking COVID scare thing that's resurging.
I'll go see.
Oh, did you guys hear about the COVID pill?
No.
Yeah.
There's this new pill out. I just read an article about it,
Well, it's
like
not
right
out
before
there.
the stream.
Pfizer's
They're
trying
saying
to
that
pass
it cuts hospital time in half.
Oh,
But if the vaccine works, then why the fuck do we need a pill?
Well,
Yeah,
supposedly
exactly.
they're calling this a miracle breakthrough pill.
Yeah, just like the vaccine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still very pro-vaccine, so
Well, I've never seen a pandemic get worse with the fucking onset of a vaccine.
I am not forcing people to take things, though. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't have Peacock.
Yeah.
You don't have a cock.
I don't have Peacock. I'm
You
not
don't have
gonna
a
get
pink cock?
it. Yeah, mine's like mine's
Mine's
orange.
kind of like whitish,
Beige.
reddish, something.
Oh boy, we don't need to know about that.
I put mine in a blender.
For me, the priority is definitely Halloween Kills, then Bond, and then probably the Sopranos movie, just because I will be watching it already.
You got it all backwards, man. They come out like Sopranos already came out.
I'm talking
You
about
got
the
Bond next
priority of
week.
how I want.
Then
I'm
you
talking
got
about the
Halloween the
priority
week
of what I
after
want to
that.
see in theaters.
Come on, man. Get with the program.
I'm talking about the priority of what I want to see in theaters.
Yeah, I get it. I haven't missed a Bond film since
Dr. No.
fuck you, Joe.
I haven't missed a Bond film in theaters since
Tomorrow Never Dies?
Die Another Day. I haven't missed a Bond film since Die Another Day. That was the first Bond film I saw in theaters.
That's a good one too.
I saw.
Everybody talks shit about that one. I always liked it.
I like it.
I saw
think
GoldenEye.
Holly Berry was made to be a fucking Bond
Holly
girl.
Berry's hot, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the disappearing car is fucking cool.
She was
Fuck
made to be a
anybody
Bond
that doesn't
girl.
like the disappearing car. That was badass.
What about the whole thing? Well, I don't want to spoil it for Joe, so I'm not going to say anymore. But there's a lot of cool stuff in that movie. I like the villain a lot too. My first one was Moonraker that I saw in theaters.
I was gold.
Yes, I got free tickets. So I've got 4 free tickets right now, I think. Or 3, I don't know. 3 or 4. So
I saw Goldeneye in the theaters in New Hampshire with my grandparents.
That one I did not see in theaters. That one I saw with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. We rented it when it first came out.
I've seen all the Daniel Craigs in theaters.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I saw Quantum of Solace in theaters too.
I love that movie.
I forgot.
Everybody shits on that movie, but I really like it.
I saw it with my brother because he liked Casino
I
Royale
like
so
it
much.
too, but I get why people crap on it because it's like not plot driven. It's just
It's a mid-story movie.
and it's
Fucking
also
all
like
action.
a straight continuation from the first the one before it.
Yeah.
You know, but
Her face just turned, didn't it?
Oddly enough, I
thanks for telling
saw
everybody the color of my cock, dear.
I saw Hidalgo in theaters too. I think I was working. I might have been working at the theater at the time.
Hidalgo with Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah.
Nice. I think my dad saw that in theaters.
I didn't see that in theaters.
Yeah, let's go with the kids that fucking shit all over you.
You know what movie I wish I would have seen in theaters? The
What?
Flintstones movie.
Okay.
I did see that in theaters.
My brother and my mom went to see that when me and my stepdad went to see The Crow.
That
Nice.
would have been badass.
I saw The
That
Crow
would
in
have been
theaters.
fun, man.
Uh,
All
That
those
fucking movie
sets
is
and all on the big
amazeballs.
screen would have been cool.
I'll ask him if he remembers it.
Ron, isn't that The World Is Not
The
Enough?
world is not enough. The world
Yeah.
is not enough.
That's
Christmas only comes once a
once a
year.
year.
Oh, come on, man. Denise Richards is.
That's
Yeah.
that's one I did see. The World Is Not Enough.
Yeah, I like that. I like all the Bond films. There's no such thing as a bad Bond movie.
Nope.
I said that when we ranked them too. There's no such thing as a bad Bond film.
Yep.
There's
I
some
watch
that
them
aren't as
all.
good as there are some that aren't as good as some of the others, but there's no such thing as a bad one.
What was your favorite one, Brad?
My favorite Bond movie of all time?
Yeah.
Goldfinger.
Which is my second.
And then it's rotated a few times, but my second favorite is probably Skyfall. That movie was just so powerful.
It's very good. Yeah, it's a really good one. I think we
And
did that before Spectre came out.
I
Didn't we,
love
Brad?
how they did it. You know, like, okay, what yeah, I know. What I think is so funny is that I don't know if this isn't really giving anything away because all right. In the original James Bond movies, was it Bernard Shaw?
Yeah.
Is that his name? Played M, right?
Yep.
Okay, he played M in almost all the James Bond films,
Mm-hmm.
all the way up to like
The end of Roger Moore's career.
It was and what did he play him in the two with Timothy Dalton? I can't. Yes, he was.
I don't
in those.
remember.
I think it's him.
Might
Okay,
have been.
he plays M, which is James Bond's boss
Mhm.
from the beginning all the way up till Pierce Brosnan took over. You know, Bernard Shaw. I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly, he passed away.
Yeah, he did.
They replaced him with a new M, Judi Dench.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
M,
Joe's probably seen her because he saw
right. I'm just talking.
The World Is
talking
Not
about
Enough.
the overall arc. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So they replace him, but yet they keep Judi Dench on as M when Daniel Craig starts out, even though they've changed the thing and started it back at the beginning of Bond's career.
Yep.
Okay. But then I'm not going to, damn, I can't. Let's just say
That never bothered me.
It comes back full circle again to, not to Bernard Shaw, but to somebody who is that M. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it comes back full circle again. And so that's what I really liked about it. I just always thought it was strange that they kept Judi Dench, even though I love Judi Dench's M. That's why they did it, because
Yeah.
she did such a good job. They kept her on, when they rebooted it back to the beginning.
Bucky.
So,
Hey, it's
but
Bucky.
when you watch them all, Joe, you'll see what I mean. I don't want to give everything away that's going to happen, because you haven't seen Skyfall, have you?
No, I haven't seen Skyfall.
Okay,
Yeah,
see, I
you
don't
can't
want to
watch
give away what
Skyfall
happens in
until like
Skyfall.
towards the end.
I still say watch them all in order.
Yep.
I say that. I mean, you don't have to.
Well,
No,
Q.
I probably will, but
know.
I have. There's a few that I still need to get in between.
Yeah.
I got 21 out of the 25, 26 movies.
James Bond films are, I don't want to say interchangeable. They're movies you could watch one at any time because they're solid. They're, for the most part,
That's what I told
standalone
Joe. I
adventures.
told Joe they were standalone films.
The only ones that aren't standalone is Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace. Those two are like straight up the same story.
Yeah.
I have those.
But if you think about it, like every time they switch Bonds, those Bonds kind of have their own arcs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like you could watch like all the Roger Moore ones and it'd be fine, and then go back and watch the Sean Connery ones. But I just say watch them in order if you can. And if you need some extras, I might be able to help you out there.
He gave me a list of what he needs. When Roger Moore came in, they had, it wasn't so much a continuing story, but it was almost like they had that same couple characters that came in every once in a while, kind of just to let you know that this is Roger Moore's arc. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right, Brad?
Yeah.
So, like Brad said, you can pretty much watch. If you have all the Roger Moores, you can watch it, and it wouldn't be a problem.
And I love the self-awareness. I know a lot of people shit on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
I don't shit on it.
I've
I
always
just don't like George Lazenby.
I found that a lot of people actually consider one of the better films, but they
I
don't like
do.
George Lazenby.
Yeah,
I like George
agree.
Lazenby. I think he did a good job.
That's one that I don't have, but I'm curious about that one because of that.
But I love that thing in the beginning when
this never happened to the other guy.
Kind of break the fourth wall. They break the fourth wall, and he's like, "This never happened to the other guy."
Yep.
It's just too funny.
I think you'll really like that one, Joe. It's long, but I think you'll like it.
Yeah, all the Bond films. There's not. I don't know.
He does grow on you. He does grow on you when the movie progresses.
Now, what happens in that movie does carry over, though, Joe,
Yeah,
into the rest of the franchise, up through at least through Roger Moore.
Yeah.
At least through Roger Moore. That what happens in that film carries through. But they mention it in other films.
Yeah.
But you could watch any Bond basically anytime and just
Eric.
watch it. You know. Kind of like the Saw movies. You don't have to watch the one before to know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely say watch it. Dr. No is really good, but it's not my favorite. I like Goldeneye, Goldfinger. Goldfinger was just.
That was the first movie I saw, right, Brad?
What, Goldfinger? Dr. No or Goldfinger?
No, Goldfinger.
Oh.
That was my father's favorite Bond movie.
Goldfinger
movie
is
you remember
unfortunately
seeing?
one they didn't have either, so that's one that I need.
It is definitely one of the best Bond films.
I think I have an extra copy on DVD, Joe. I'll check.
Okay, cool.
In fact, I may have 2 extra copies.
Yeah,
I've also got it on VHS. But I come across Bond VHSs all the time, and
I have 2. Normally I usually pass up on them, but like I said, there was like 20 movies altogether, and there was VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and they were selling them like all together as like a lot.
The ones that I collect on VHS are like the special edition box set ones. If I find those,
yeah,
I have a lot of the ones I found were like the original ones, which was cool, like the original.
Yeah,
I love the original covers.
And then you know what? Check out your local Walmart probably this month because they'll do it again. When they release Spectre, they put all the James Bond films, every single one up to that, on DVD for $5 each.
Yeah,
like every single one was in Walmart.
Hey, you can find them in a thrift store. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, you can
I,
find
like
them
I said,
anywhere.
I mean, I usually see them as just find them all together like that was. I was like, oh shit, I gotta
I
get
know I've
this.
got extra copy of Casino Royale, but the
That one,
Blu-ray
that
disc
was
copy I have doesn't work that well. The DVD works.
No, he
just
needs
fine.
the original,
yeah. I have the new one.
the one with Peter Sellers.
No, I meant the newer one. I've got a double of that.
Yeah, the newer one I have. That was like the one Bond
Yeah,
flick I owned before getting these others.
I don't really consider the Peter Seller ones. That's not part of
that's
the
what I
franchise.
told Joe. It
That-
is,
that
but
one-
it's not.
It's not part of the. It's not part of the actual James Bond franchise. But then
Well,
again,
if you really think about
neither
it,
is
neither
Never
is
Say Never
never
Again.
say never again.
Yeah. Well,
You
Never
have that
Say
one,
Never
Joe?
Again was just a remake of Thunderball because of the legal.
Yeah.
Basically, a Victor Miller, Sean Cunningham thing happened.
Yep.
With one
The
of the guys
broccoli.
that helped co-write that movie, and
Yep.
he got the rights, and what's his name? Sean Connery was pissed off at Broccoli and
Mm-hmm.
Saltzman, so he did the movie.
I thought he did a good job in it, though.
Yeah, playing an older James Bond. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a good film. It's not the best Bond film, but it was good.
Oh no.
But I
It's
will still
definitely
say
towards
that
it's towards the middle, towards the end of my ranking.
I see why they didn't go with Josh Brolin as Bond for the other one, though.
What?
Like, I mean, okay, so Never Say Never Again had Sean Connery in it.
Yeah.
It went up in theaters, like straight up head to head in theaters against Octopus.
Octopussy. Yep.
Which was the main franchise movie.
Yeah.
So,
And Never Say Never Again went like that.
well, it actually made pretty good money. It
It
still
did
made
okay.
good money, but
It did okay.
it didn't make as much as Octopussy. But the thing is that Roger Moore had said he was done. That the film before Octopussy, he was done. He wasn't going to play Bond anymore. That was it. And Josh Brolin was supposed to step into the role of Bond.
Wasn't he too young at the time?
They even filmed some of it. They started filming on. There's footage.
Are you talking about James Brolin or Josh?
Or Josh Brolin? I'm sorry, Josh Brolin. Sorry.
You mean James?
Whichever
Josh
one's the older one.
James is the old one.
Okay,
Yeah.
James. James was supposed to be James Bond.
No shit.
They filmed footage. There is footage out there of James. Yeah, you can watch it on the special features and all.
I didn't know that.
But when they found out that
The Rock.
when they found out that Sean Connery was doing this other Bond film, that's why it's not called James Bond or 007. It's just called Never Say Never Again.
Yeah.
When they found out he was doing it, they were like, no, we can't. We need the star power. We need our Bond.
Yeah.
So they literally begged
Sean Connery.
no, not Sean Connery. Rogers.
Slash Brothers is the Rock unofficial Bond movie. No.
Yeah, they begged him to do Octopussy. He did it. It did win the box office war.
Oh yeah.
And then he stuck around for one more film after that.
Yep. View to a Kill.
But by that time, he was already kind of older, so he was starting to. So then they went with Timothy Dalton, but it was actually supposed to be Pierce Brosnan.
Yep, but he couldn't get out of his Remington Steele contract.
He couldn't get out of the Remington Steele contract.
Yep.
So
I wanted him to be Bond so bad.
Now I do think though that Timothy Dalton could have been more Bonds than just the two. I wish he would have been.
I agree. Well, everybody was so hung up on Pierce Brosnan, being myself included.
Yeah.
But when I look back at the Timothy Dalton ones, they are so good.
And see, I will say
he's a lot darker. He's a lot darker of a Bond.
He was a much more violent and darker Bond.
Yep.
He a little more like the way Daniel Craig is now.
Yep.
But I'll say this is that and now Roger Moore had his kind of bravado and his thing going very 70s-ish. Brosnan was the smoothest Bond since.
I agree.
He had that suave thing going on that Connery had.
It's weird because I've only seen like intermittent movies in this. I've seen like a couple Connerys, whatever, a few here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I think of Bond, for some reason I think of Pierce Brosnan. I don't know why.
Do you really?
It's because you grew up in the 90s, just like me, and that's
I remember when he was cast as Bond, and he's the Bond that I picture.
Yeah, Pierce
Yeah.
Brosnan was my Bond.
I was so happy when he got cast. I was fucking over the moon.
I don't know if The Rock is not anything, has nothing to do with Bond at all. It was just another thing. Because Americans suck at doing British accents, where
Yeah.
Brits can play American accents. Case in point, Charlie Hunnam. I did not know that Charlie Hunnam was from fucking England until
Neither did I.
after Sons of Anarchy's ended, and I watched an interview with him.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, why is it fucking talking like a Brit? I was like, holy shit, he's from England?
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
he just said something about that, John, that Josh, or now you got me saying it. James Brolin was actually supposed to play James Bond, but he,
and then he got replaced back again by
Yeah.
Roger Moore because they needed somebody that could compete with Connery.
well, let's be honest, okay? In A View to a Kill, Moore was definitely, in my opinion, over the hill. It didn't bother me, but he was looking kind of frailish a little bit.
Yeah, he was starting to get a little.
Yeah. But in Octopussy, I thought he was great in Octopussy.
Oh, dude, Octopussy's so much fun.
I saw that in the theater.
mean-
You know that?
He does so much in that movie. He swings through the jungle like Tarzan.
Yeah.
He's
Don't
got
give it all away, man.
He's got a crocodile fucking submarine.
Don't give it
He
away.
dresses up as a monkey. I
Come
mean,
on, man. Don't give it away.
and a clown. Wait, was he a clown and a monkey? Or was
No, the clown. Well, you're right. He was a clown in that because of the end of the movie.
Yeah, he's a clown in Octopussy.
Yeah, because of the
Yeah.
bomb in the circus.
That one I saw years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Octopussy's, it drags a little bit in parts, but it's a lot of fun. You like the fucking rickshaw? The rickshaw that turns into a
Yeah.
that's fucking awesome. I remember. I wish I really wish I had this, Brad. But when I saw Octopussy, I was with my cousin in another town that we have here in Maryland. And when we went to see it, when we walked in, they had that big stand up of the cover of Octopussy.
Nice.
I wish I had that fucking thing, man.
That's
That was
awesome.
so cool. Yeah.
They used to give those away at our theater. You would write your name on the back of them.
Really?
And then they would draw a name out and give them away.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
A View to a Kill has one of the best villains, though.
I also think that I really do think this too, that if George Lazenby would have taken the contract to do the other Bond films they offered him, because I don't know if you watched that thing, the George Lazenby story thing that was on.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was offered like a 6-movie deal.
He
I
does
think if he
grow
would've
on
done-
you when the movie. See, what's weird is that you're used to seeing Connery first of all, and then
Right.
George Lazenby pops up, and he seems awkward, and then
And
he
that's why I
breaks.
think he was given so much shit. Was he was the
Yeah.
one to directly follow,
Yeah.
the man that created the Bond persona, and so
Right.
But like, I think if he would have done those other movies, people would probably have given him more of a break because we would have seen more of him. The fact
Well,
that he only has one movie doesn't loan a lot to the.
No, it doesn't. You're right.
No.
Just like Timothy Dalton with 2 movies, I don't think he explored everything that he could have explored as Bond either.
Johnny Depp and Robert Downey Jr. cannot play James Bond. No way, not ever. No,
Speaking of the new Bond movie, did you
I'm
see?
still not convinced. I'm not convinced that Robert Pattinson can play fucking Batman either.
We'll see.
He's too damn skinny for one.
Yeah. What'd you say, Joe?
I was saying, speaking of the new Bond, you see people are calling for villains in movies to no longer have disfigurements because it's insulting to people with actual disfigurements. in real
Oh
life.
You
god.
fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's like they're complaining about that now.
You know what?
Okay.
You know what? I will take some solace in one thing. I was thinking about this the other day. A lot of these fucking things don't actually make any difference to the people that are making the films. Sometimes they are heard, sometimes they're not. But a lot of times people just fucking ignore him and say fuck you.
You know,
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that I can't see them doing that.
Just
Johnny
ridiculous.
Depp's British accent. Johnny Depp didn't even do a British accent. When Johnny Depp did Sweeney Todd, he was just Johnny Depp. He didn't do a British accent. He was just Johnny Depp. Same thing when he did fucking
from hell.
Pirates of the Caribbean. He did not put on a British accent. It's
From
just
Hell?
him. Yeah, From Hell too. Same thing. His
I
accent.
gotta
is just,
rewatch that. I haven't watched that in a long time.
Johnny Depp has this accent that's already kind of just like different. So, you know,
Yeah, I saw that in the theaters.
I don't. And Kevin Kline, I just don't know. I just don't see it.
Kevin Kline's too old.
He's too old now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in fact, I mean, they're all too old now. If you ask me to play Bond, but
Hey, I tell you what. When I first heard that Daniel Craig was going to play James Bond, I was pissed off. James Bond, and this is how particular I am, and this has nothing to do with Idris Elba, but if you have James Bond has always had dark hair, or at least somewhat dark hair, not blonde like Daniel Craig. That pissed me off.
Daniel Craig isn't like blonde though.
Yeah, he kind of
It's
is.
still brownish. I mean, it's brownish, like you know.
But I saw him in Casino Royale, and I was like, this fucking guy is Bond.
Yeah.
He is
But
James Bond.
That's the thing is like, okay, when they did the Bond books originally, there wasn't a lot of description.
Right.
It was until Ian Fleming saw Dr. No that he wrote in the description of Bond to match Sean Connery, because even though he didn't like the movie, he loved Sean Connery.
He didn't like Dr. No?
He did not like Dr. No, but he loved Sean Connery.
I haven't read that book in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how close it was. It's been a while.
Yeah, he wasn't happy with the movie, but he loved Sean Connery. So that's the thing. That's why Bond looks the way Bond does. And
you know my only drawback to Dr. No? It doesn't have Q in it.
Well,
that's the only thing that I didn't like about, because Q didn't start until
I've never
From
read
Russia
a
with
single
Love.
Bond. I've never read a Bond book ever.
I have. I've read a few of them.
I've never read one, so I don't know when Q was around or when he.
No, it's not that. It's just that it has nothing to do with the book. I just always liked Desmond's character as Q. I always
George
thought he was
Clooney
great.
cannot play Bond either.
Too old.
No, he's too old.
No,
man.
it's not even that he's too old. I mean, I think he's still in shape enough to do it.
Hey,
it's like when George
Tom
Clooney,
Brady. Tom Brady is James Bond.
when George Clooney played Batman, he shouldn't have, and he shouldn't play Bond. You know.
I didn't mind George Clooney as
No,
Bruce
I
Wayne.
do not.
I just didn't like
I
him
don't
as
care if people
Batman.
like this or not. Idris Elba should not be Bond.
No. Mm-mm.
Bond should never be black, and I don't care if people like this or not. Just like now, they're changing
I
Clark
agree.
Kent in this new movie, and they're making Superman black and Clark Kent. What that is called is tokenization. Okay, they're not giving a true black character a chance. They're taking an established white character, throwing some blackface on him, basically blackwashing him, and saying, "Okay, here's your token. Now shut the fuck up."
Plus, you don't need to fucking do that. There's a whole bunch of other double O's.
Like I try to say all the time, is like that would be like making Black Panther, giving him like a white actor. Imagine
Right.
people fucking lose their minds.
I have no problem with Idris Elba being a 00 number.
Yeah,
just
no,
not
not at all.
007.
In fact, I think
If
he
they
would be
wanted to
great.
do a,
I think he would be great in a role like that, but not.
Yeah,
James
I do
Bond.
too. I do too.
yeah, they could do like a spin-off thing, like the James Bond Files, 00 whatever,
Right.
whatever,
Right.
something like that.
Or have him be one of his partners.
No,
in the film.
women can't be. I'm sorry, a woman cannot be Bond.
No, I agree with that.
Anybody, a black person cannot be Bond. Period. Bond is a single guy. He's always been the same. Cannot be done.
Yeah, I agree.
Just like you can't change Superman, and they're doing it, and even black fans are pissed off about it. There's like 50,000 black fucking good comic book characters that are being not used.
Yeah.
because they want to whitewash one that's established just so they can say, here, now
I
shut
agree.
up, we gave you what you wanted.
Yep.
It's crap. It's racism at its finest, and people are too stupid to recognize it.
I agree.
No.
I agree. There's tons of great black characters that I grew up reading about in all the comic books, and they're ones that don't get explored, but yet they want to change Superman. I don't get that.
Yep.
Doesn't make any fucking sense to me whatsoever.
And there already are 2 black Supermen.
Look how good. Okay, look
There's
how
3,
good.
and none of them are getting their own movies.
Yeah.
No, none of them are getting their own movies.
All right, Dave.
No.
Good night, bro.
Yeah, like you said, there's so many different characters that they could use. So I don't know why you have to do that.
And I tell you what, one thing that really impressed the hell out of me in the Marvel and the Netflix series that they did was Luke Cage.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a character that needed to be explored for years, and I thought they did a really good job.
Like, all right, here's an opinion that might bug some people. Batman could be black, but Bruce Wayne cannot be.
That's true.
Batman could pass the mantle on to Bruce Wayne, just like Captain America passed the mantle on to the Falcon. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
There is technically, if you read the comic books, there is technically wrong with that because the Falcon was one of the people who could not wield the shield. It was only Bucky and Hawkeye.
Right. Well, they ended up doing it, but whatever. That's
I know. It's just I'm a stickler for comic book lore, so that kind of bothers me when
an identity can be passed on, but the character itself cannot be changed. It's like Freddy Krueger. You can't take Freddy Krueger and change him to be something that he's not. You can't have a woman Freddy Krueger.
Right.
He wouldn't be Freddy Krueger anymore. You know?
I agree.
I mean, Michael Myers will always be. Well, that was the thing about Michael Myers. Anybody could be Michael Myers under the mask if you think about it.
Yeah.
Because the mask is what was important. There was that you know.
Ooh.
But
Joe.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear this review.
Oh.
Yep.
Hey, I love Blank Man, dude.
Yeah, John, we were the cops and all that.
Blank Man was my shit growing up, dude. I loved Blank Man.
You know, I've never seen that.
Oh, it's so funny.
I like Robert Townsend though.
What was the other one? There was it Meteor Man? That was the other one.
Yeah, that was Robert Townsend
was
too.
Okay. It was all right. It was all right. It wasn't that great. Blank Man was just cool because Blank Man was basically Damon Wayans' character grew up watching fucking Superman or Batman. The Batman 66. And
wait a minute, that Blank Man was Damon Wayans, right?
Yeah, it was Damon Wayans.
Okay.
Yeah, Meteor Man.
Yeah, he grew up watching
Townsend,
Batman 66 and was like, I need to do this, you know, I need art, we need this. You know.
I agree, Danny.
Yep.
I do not like it when they fuck with characters, period.
And I think a woman can be one of the other double O's. I have no problem with that.
Alternate universes, fine, don't care.
Yeah.
If it's, you know, different offshoot, like, okay, I'm watching 2 different Supermans right now. I'm watching 2 different Superman TV shows right now. And they have different things on them, and that's fine. Because they're set in alternate universes. They're set in different worlds.
Right.
I have no problem with that. But if you're talking about just the core, you know,
Clark Kent. Yeah.
Yeah, Clark Kent is Clark Kent. You know, it's nothing else. It is what it is. You know, and I really think it's insulting. It's insulting to black people or any minority or anybody, period, when they try to change that and say, yeah, here's your token. Now shut the fuck up. We gave you what you wanted. Yep. Here's your token piece. Now shut up. That's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. Can there be a female 00? Hell yes, there can be.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, in fact, there was a female 00, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
know?
Goldfinger. No, wait a minute. It wasn't
No,
Goldfinger.
it wasn't Goldfinger. It was.
Shit.
And even Moneypenny started out trying to get her 00.
Right.
And the new ones, Moneypenny, until she fucked up and accidentally shot James.
Yeah. You know,
No, I decided to go with the Valium tonight, man.
I think Moneypenny hasn't been the same since the old Moneypenny retired because it doesn't seem like they settled on any of them. You know what I mean?
Well, Moneypenny, just like with M, Moneypenny is a code word.
Yes.
James Bond was not a code word. James Bond was the name of the character. 007 was his code.
Right. Right.
You know.
I think you're going to like them, Joe. I really do. I think you're going to like the films. The only way I think you might struggle with some of them is the length.
Is the what?
Length.
I don't think so because they really don't go by slow.
No, they don't. Well, except for From Russia with Love. I have a problem with that one.
Like I said, I mean, I've seen a bunch of them throughout the years. Casino Royale, I love. I love Casino Royale.
Fucking great.
Like I really like. I actually saw that one in theaters, and then I bought the DVD when it came out. And it's the one that came with like the poker chips and stuff. It was like
yeah, I almost bought that, Joe.
Yeah, but I love that movie. I've seen that a few times. And like I said, I saw The World Is Not Enough.
Good movie.
I saw GoldenEye. I saw a lot of the Pierce Brosnan ones, and then I've seen a few Connerys, maybe Roger Moore here and there. But like, I don't remember which is which, and it's been so long since I've seen a lot of the older ones.
One of the things about the Roger Moores that was so cool is, I think the Roger Moore era had the best gadgets.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Definitely.
You know, the Sean Connery had the better car. Roger Moore had the better gadgets.
Yeah, and they made a big deal about kind of not only making it cool, but also making fun of it as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
that was the thing is the Sean Connerys were more serious. The Roger Moore ones had more of a sense of humor. They were a little more
tongue in cheek. Yeah.
Not just tongue in cheek, but I want to say self-aware.
You will get them all confused, Joe. How I used to, before I seen them like 1,000 times like I do now, you'll remember is the opening sequence. And then you'll start to get to know like the bad guys.
Yeah.
And then from there, it pretty much kind of lays it out by itself. Because there are a lot of similar storylines in some of them. You know, it's either somebody bent on taking over the world or somebody trying
there's
to
a couple that are flat out. There's a couple of them that are flat out retellings or remakes of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What is fuck?
Ron, I was just gonna say
the world is not enough. Is it the world is not enough?
When I was younger, I remember really liking Moonraker. I was just gonna say that, Ron.
Moonraker is Moonraker.
I really
so
like
fun.
Die Another Day. So does Jason. I like Moonraker, but it's not one of my favorites. It's down on the list for me.
That's the first one I saw in theaters when I was a kid.
Now, Jason, what's the one? Okay, I can't remember what the title is. It's Pierce Brosnan. They're in China. What's her name is the Bond girl, the main Bond
Michelle
girl?
Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh.
It's Tomorrow Never Dies.
Okay, Tomorrow Never Dies is the exact same movie.
Oh yeah.
As
Thunderball. No,
it's Thunderball. No, not Thunderball.
No, not Thunderball. The Spy Who Loved Me.
Yes, The Spy Who Loved Me. The one where the guy's got the underwater lair.
Yep.
It's practically the exact same film, just done in a different, more modern way. And they do that a few times in the franchise.
Yeah.
But like I said, Thunderball was remade by another company as Never Say Never Again.
Right.
But like even I don't know. There's just sometimes they do that a little bit where they've already kind of done the same similar story.
Yeah. Roger Moore's are a lot like that. And
that one also has some. That one also does have some. God damn it! The one we just talked about.
Moonraker?
No. Underwater Lair.
Oh, Spy Who Loved Me or Tomorrow Never Dies.
Spy Who Loved Me.
Okay.
That one has some similarities with one of my
Thunderball.
favorite Connery ones. No, one of my favorite Connery ones. You Only Live Twice.
Yeah.
Because
well, theirs is in a
in You Only
volcano.
Live Twice, and You Only
Volcano.
Live Twice, there's a shuttle that is capturing other shuttles, remember?
Yep.
And then in The Spy Who Loved Me, there's a submarine or a ship that's capturing submarines.
Yeah. Is that Hugh Grant? Jesus Christ.
And what it is because they based them all off the books that Ian Fleming wrote. And
Yeah.
I don't know how many books he actually wrote, but I think there's more films now than there is books.
There is, and John Gardner ended up writing a lot of the spin-off books about James Bond. I had a lot of those, and I watched a few of those. I mean, I read a few of those, like
the thing with the all-female Ghostbusters, babe, is at least they weren't trying to be the same characters, but it just kind of sucked. Now, if it wouldn't have sucked and it wasn't such a man-hate movie, it probably would have been a better movie.
Yep. You got that right, Trini.
There's a Maggie. Here's a goals.
Hey,
Rick, have you ever seen Boondock Saints 2? Oh, I love that.
Oh,
Romeo.
awesome.
Hey, you've seen
I
Boondock
love
Saints
that
2,
scene.
right, Jay?
What's that?
Boondock Saints 2?
Yeah.
Where they're at the Irish, gun dealer, the guy from the IRA, and he's like, oh, you get to choose. And then Romeo comes up with this wooden box. He's like, how much for these? And he opens it up, and it's
been a while.
Beautiful fucking guns. They got the Mexican flag on the handles, the gold trim on the silencers. And he's like, what did he say? He's like, are you crying? They're like, they're fucking with him. They're like, are you crying? He's like, yeah, tears of joy. and he's like, do these make me look gay? And the guy's like, yeah, you may have seen one up close. And they're like, come on, really? These make me look gay? And they're like, no, you just hail from a colorful culture. That's what he said earlier in the movie. I just love that. Like, it's so funny.
It's been a while since I watched both of those movies. I have to revisit them.
I love Boondock Saints.
Yeah, that's awesome. I definitely like the first one better, though.
The which one?
The first one better than the second one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But the second one,
it was good.
On the second one, well, they were trying to do something with the first one. Troy Duffy had this like underground vision going with the second one.
Yeah.
Or with the first one. When he made the second one, he's like, okay, I've got this built-in fan base. I'm not really making this to expand gigantically on the franchise. He really wasn't. He's like, and I've always kind of wanted to do a 70s kind of film.
Right.
And if you look at that movie, there's a lot of that in there. There's a lot
of
it.
Is. Yeah,
music,
you're right.
The cut scenes, there's a lot of that in there. And so he just kind of made it that way. But it still has the same soul, in my opinion, as the first one. And it builds more on their backstory, like with the father, things like that.
Yeah.
And even though I love David Del Rocco, he did get killed in the first movie. I think Romeo is a great, I don't want to say, because I don't think nobody can take David Del Rocco's place, but he's a great addition to their team.
Yeah.
Like, I just think he was really funny. He's really funny, and I love that. He's like, I thought you said your car was inconspicuous because they're driving that like little VW Bug with like, it's got lighting, it's got drop low, and it's all painted funny. Like,
still can't believe.
Like, yeah, well, I hate words with the word. I hate things with the word "spick" in them. I was like, he was just so funny, man. I mean,
I can't believe I passed up on the Blu-ray for the first one.
I've got the second one. I have the first one on Blu-ray and on DVD, and then I have the second one on. Oh God, Trini, don't even tell me that. I don't even want to hear that shit. Leave my fucking characters alone. Want to
Get
make
the
gay
fuck outta
superhero? Make a
here.
gay superhero. Who cares? But don't change something that's already established.
Wait a minute. He was in love with Michelle Johnson in the first one.
I don't even know, dude. If you want to make somebody that could be quote unquote gay superhero and change them to gay, it'd be Deadpool. I mean, he did let what's her name fuck him with a strap on, so come on. You know, I can see Deadpool
that's all in
going both.
fun. You know what I mean?
Deadpool could go both ways.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, I'm just saying, I don't care about that. That's fine. It's in his wheelhouse. Oh, I'm sure you're telling the truth, Trini. I just don't. It's annoying.
Oh man.
You know what? Anybody here watch Baywatch?
No.
The original? Anybody watch the original Baywatch, the show?
No. Parts.
Oh, I watched.
Okay.
I've seen episodes. I didn't watch like all of it.
Does anybody remember David Hasselhoff's character name?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, well, whatever his fucking name was, let's just say he's now gay. You know, forget the fucking 7 seasons
So it's
of
gay
him
war.
trying to fuck the different women. You know, he's gay now. You know,
Our love is
that's what I'm talking about. It's like they, you know, like when they try to turn Catwoman bisexual.
I think his name was Mitch.
It's like there's only
Let me guess.
fucking
Mitch Gaylord.
there's 60
Mitch-
fucking years of Catwoman trying to fuck Batman. But yeah, all of a sudden she's bisexual. They never said that before. But all of a sudden now, yeah, we're gonna call her bi. Yeah, that's
Uh-oh. He just got Kathleen Kinmont. What a waste.
Yep. Right through the double D's.
no, I have nothing against anybody. That's the whole point.
I think you better go up a
Don't-
couple size, Joe.
You know, you can't just take something that's been established for decades and change it. It makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, I know.
And it's insulting to the people that they're changing it for. But people are too dumb to realize that they're being insulted.
It's placation.
It's exactly it.
It's
And there's
just,
so many good characters out there that whatever.
like I said, it people are complaining now of, you know, disfigured villains in movies. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like any little thing to complain.
I was so stoked when John Diggle showed up in the new Superman show.
Really?
Oh yeah, I was so stoked because it's all based in that Arrowverse.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You know, I thought it was awesome. But he didn't show up as Green Lantern, which they hinted at him becoming.
Right.
I wish they would make him Green Lantern.
Well, he's still he never became a Green Lantern. He was still Arsenal, wasn't he?
I will let me just say that the original Black Panther was a white guy. The original Black Panther comics, it was a white dude.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, before T'Challa, there was a white guy who was called the Black Panther who dressed up in a Black Panther outfit.
First of all, you got to prove that because I have everything from the beginning.
Bill has the comics.
Well, you need to show them to me because Jungle Action #6 is the first appearance of T'Challa and the Black Panther, and he is not white. I have a ton of Black Panther stuff, whole big fucking box of it. And I have most of the comics up until the last couple years that Black Panther was in.
The Black Panther, as he's known now, T'Challa,
Mm-hmm.
his first appearance was in Fantastic Four #52.
No, it wasn't.
I just
Jungle
looked
Action
it up.
#6.
I just looked it up.
It's Jungle Action #6, I think. It's either
He first appeared in Fantastic Four #52, July 1966.
and he's not a white guy.
No, that's the T'Challa character.
Well, you know who was Black Panther
Okay.
before him, right?
But the first Black Panther that Marvel ever put out was a white dude.
Well, the first Black Panther was supposed to be Chaka, who was T'Challa's father. He was the one that had the Black Panther mantle until it got passed on to his son.
Yes, I know. I've read that before.
And now apparently it's his sister Shuri, who is apparently supposed to be in the new film. Well, she was in the last film too, but she is supposed to be the next Black Panther. What about the White Tiger? Good Latino character. They don't do shit with him.
To recycle the same characters, different races and
Yep.
sexuality.
I mean, there's so many good characters out there that they could explore, but they don't. Instead, they want to change the characters that are already established.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, I understand, because if you call anything Superman, it's going to have a built-in fan base. But you can't. I mean, where's the integrity in changing a character? It's already been established since the 40s or the 30s?
Yeah.
When did Action Comics first come out? Action Comics #1. Didn't it come out
All right,
like
Jay,
the
here,
30s?
check this out, Jay.
Well, send it to me. I'd love to read it.
I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
I'm going to show you the actual page. Hey, watch.
And what is it from?
This is the original Black Panther comic book. That's the original Black Panther.
Is that a Marvel title?
This is a Marvel comic, yes.
Or is it before they were Marvel and it was timeless?
Well, this is the very first one that they ever put out as a company.
Well, son
That's
of
the
a
original
bitch.
Black Panther right there.
Huh.
Yeah. Bill has those books.
For real?
Yeah, they're very hard to find.
I would say so. The original Black Panthers are very hard to find. With the Jungle Action comic books.
Yeah.
Because he was in he made his appearance, his first solo appearance in comics in Jungle Action. I think it was #6. But the first 5 Jungle Actions were all Khazar. So then he finally got his own series in the 70s.
Marvel Comics actually had a character named the White Avenger. Oh my god.
Really?
The guy is blonde hair, blue eyes.
Oh boy.
He's literally called the White Avenger. Oh my
Can't
god.
have that.
Oh, man. You want to see the picture?
Yeah. I've probably seen him at one time or another, because I
Oh,
read a lot of the older stuff.
what the fuck? This is one I didn't know about. I saw it under that Black Panther.
I never heard of the White Black Panther, though. That's
No.
that's a good one.
Oh man,
That's a new one on me.
That's too fucking much right there. Oh, this is weird. This looks like right out of a Nazi propaganda video.
Well, a lot of that shit was that back then. I mean, not Nazi propaganda, but
Yeah.
it was Captain
Look at that
America
motherfucker.
beating the shit out of Hitler.
Look
Oh
at that.
boy.
The White Avenger. Oh my god.
Huh. That's a good one. I'd never heard of him.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he's also got the original old school fucking. He's got the old school fucking Ghost Rider comics.
Oh
Back
yeah.
Before when he was the cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh, you
got a
talking
lot
about the
of
Phantom
those,
Rider?
too. Huh?
The Phantom Rider?
They actually say Ghost Rider on them.
Yeah, Ghost Rider. It was before they
Yeah.
Yeah.
They reference it in the movie
He was also
too.
called the Phantom Rider back then.
Yeah, they reference it in the movie with Samuel Elliott's character,
Sam Neill's character, yeah. Hmm.
which I always liked that. I thought that was cool.
I was hoping that they would dress him up all in white when he was riding away, because, just as a nod to the
And
original
yes,
character.
there was a Black Captain America back in the 70s,
Oh yeah.
and they mentioned him in the he's in the
Red,
new
white,
show.
black.
Yeah, he's in the new show.
Is he really?
The black Captain America.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's Falcon in the Winter Soldier show,
No shit.
and it's really powerful because Bucky knew about him because Bucky's like old,
Well, it's from that
but
era.
Falcon didn't know about him. And what happened is he was captured by the Nazis and
Uh-huh.
experimented on, and that's how the Nazis ended up getting the secret soldier or the super soldier
Right.
kind
Super
of
soldier
formula
serum. Yeah.
because they harvested it from him. But when he got escaped and came back, he was branded as a criminal by his own government
Yeah.
and as a traitor, and they put him in jail forever. And then he got out, and like at the end of the show, they in the museum made for the Avengers or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and for Captain America, the Captain America Museum,
Mm-hmm.
they end up putting up a whole site. And he grew up like so bitter because of the way his country and the white people treated him.
Yep.
And he's older now, but like it all came full circle, and they gave him his just dues in the thing and put him in the museum.
There's
And
a
I
really
thought
good
that was so
series.
cool. It was such a touching kind of, such a touching moment.
There's a limited series called Captain America Red, White, and Black. And it's all about the original Captain America, the Black Captain America. Very, very good series. Very good series. I think it came out in the early or mid 2000s, maybe. But it gives all the history about him and everything.
Right.
Really good series. Matter of fact, I might have it upstairs. Wait a minute. You said they branded him a criminal. I thought he was part of the Howlin' Commando.
In the new show,
Mm-hmm.
that in like the MCU universe,
Right.
he was arrested and thrown in prison when he came back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was in this universe.
Because I thought I remembered in that comic book series that he was part of the
Poison Ivy
Howlin'
was
Commando.
biased. So is fucking Harley Quinn.
What?
Whatever. They've been hinting at that since they created the characters back in the fucking the Batman animated series. Yeah, Poison Ivy definitely had a thing for Harley.
Kid Patriot. That was his sidekick, wasn't it? Captain America?
He's one of the newer ones, I think.
Who? Kid Patriot?
I think he's like one of the newer characters, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't read a lot of Marvel in like the last...
I haven't either.
I watched the movies, but I haven't read any Marvel since Civil War, really. Or right after Civil War.
I think mine was Secret Wars, the latest Secret Wars. I didn't like what
maybe
they were
it was
doing.
that one. Back
I
when
didn't like what they were doing with the
scrolls,
characters.
when they did all the scroll covers.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Harley is, like I said, they talk about that they hinted at that very much in the Batman animated series. Well, that's where Harley came from. She was created for that series. There's 3 characters that were created for that series that are now part of the comic books, but that weren't in the comics before.
Which ones were they? I know Harley Quinn was one of them.
Harley Quinn, Bullock,
Okay.
and Officer Mendez, or whatever her name is, the one that becomes the Question.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then in the movies, she in the Nolan trilogy, she's the one that betrays them to Two-Face in the second one.
Okay. I just think about that one
in
for
the
a
second
minute.
one, or was it the third one? One of the movies she betrays somebody. But Bullock was made for the animated series. If you remember, in the 1989, there was a character like Bullock, but he was Eckhart.
Right.
He was a corrupt cop. Bullock was never corrupt. Bullock was, well, at least not until Gotham. They talk about Bullock being corrupt in his past.
Well, yeah.
Bullock in the show, Bullock in the cartoon show, Bullock was a hard nose.
Yep.
And I wonder, I don't know for sure because I'm trying to remember the timeline. Sam and Twitch from
Spawn.
Okay, speaking of black superheroes that don't get their fucking due.
Yeah.
Spawn. We need a badass movie with him. I love Spawn. He's one of my favorites, if not my favorite comic book character of all time. Him and Batman are pretty damn close. But yeah, I'm not sure which came first. I'm pretty sure that Bullock came before Sam and Twitch. Because he's very much, Sam and Bullock are very much the same.
Yeah, they are.
Like they're the very same kind of cop.
Yeah.
I
think you might be right, though. I think Bullock came first.
Because the Batman animated series started in what, 91?
Yeah.
Based on the 1989 movie.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't didn't McFarlane come out with
Spawn #1, I think, is 1993, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I've got like 3 copies of it. I could actually. I have a copy right here. Hang on.
I was gonna say I can grab my copy too.
I got rid of my Spawn comics. Sold them.
Lots of copies of Spawn. Ah, shit. Shit.
It might have been easier for you to do it, Joe. All the same leprechaun. Hey, man, where's the review of The Unholy? I want to know if I need to buy it or not. Eventually. Huh. I have them on DVD. I used to have them on VHS. Got them on DVD now.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Is Hobbs in the chat?
I don't see him.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, you got that right, Ron. I completely agree. Okay. Thank you, Craig. Curious to what you guys thought about it.
Okay,
I know what the people thought about it in the theaters. They didn't like it.
If my wife is watching,
Uh-oh.
somebody that told me she was going to do something tonight that didn't, and now I just spilt shit all over because of it.
Uh-oh.
Thanks a lot.
By the way, Spawn was May 92.
Yep, I was going to say, I got it right here.
Yeah, I just looked at mine.
Damn.
92.
What's that graded?
This one's a 9.4.
Nice.
That's the closest one I could get because I actually have this poster too, framed right over there. The poster's worth like $80. Todd McFarlane never comes. I'm getting him to sign it. Here's one first appearance of the Sentinels, Jay.
There you go.
First appearance of the Sentinels.
Ben Tramer just attacked Loomis.
Yeah. You get ready to, isn't
just did
Medieval Lady Death #1.
Damn.
It's a 9.8. Birds of Prey #1.
Oh, wow.
Another Birds of Prey #1, but this is from when they redid the relaunch.
Oh, is that the new 52?
I think I don't remember. This is Brightest Day.
Oh, okay.
Damn, the fucking case on this one's cracked. Fuck.
Oh, show that book again for Brightest Day. You know, I had that. I had every single link to Brightest Day.
I don't know if it matters, but that's cracked now. Fuck.
Yeah, because Eric can get to it.
Well, they're all wrapped up inside and sealed still, but
Oh, well, then it probably doesn't matter then.
here, Green Arrow, Black Canary #1.
God damn, dude. Nice.
Serenity #1.
9.8.
Mm-hmm.
I never got
one-
a comic book graded.
This
Never,
one is
ever.
my second favorite in my collection. My first favorite, which actually fell down behind my desk and I haven't been able to get it out,
Yeah.
is my Birds of Prey #8 that's graded 9.8.
Wow.
That is one of the hardest to find comics.
How
If
come?
you do find it, it goes for a minimum of $40.
Really?
Yeah, but it's very hard to find.
Did
This
you
is
just
my
sneeze,
second
Joe?
favorite.
No.
Oh.
This is Tales of the Teen Titans, the Judas Contract.
You made a mess. Oh, yeah. I love the Judas Contract.
Now this one is autographed. That's why it's yellow. And
Yeah.
it's verified autographed.
Yeah.
What's it graded?
This is a 9.2.
Wow.
But the only reason it's a 9.2 is because George Perez autographed it.
Yeah.
And it's verified as George Perez. Now, when you get an autograph, you get two different kinds. You get yellow and you get green. Yellow means that it's been verified as it was a true autograph.
Right.
Green means that it's autographed, but they didn't verify that it was the actual person. There was nobody there watching while it was done. Like an agent of... But this is the very first appearance of Nightwing. And
Yeah.
Deathstroke.
I bet you that's a very expensive book.
Yeah, I bought this book for $40,
Uh-huh.
40 or $50. After it's graded, it's being listed on eBay at like an 8.9. I've seen them for over $400 or $500. So
I'm surprised they're that cheap.
just depends on the book and I mean how much it's graded and all. But
Yeah.
and those are unsigned ones. That's not even a signed one.
Right.
So yeah.
I'm still waiting for fucking Morbius to be released.
Yeah, really. What the fuck happened to that, Joe?
It's still coming.
Like Christmas.
I have that. I have that first appearance graded.
Book of Boba Fett's going to be in December.
Nice. Might
Yeah,
have to get
it
Disney
does.
again.
It brings the grade down a couple points. It actually does.
What,
Lots of-
getting it signed?
Now, comic books were graded before. Comic books were graded before cards. Cards started getting graded afterwards by the comic book companies.
Oh, okay. Huh.
And now there's different companies that do just cards, but it started with comics.
They grade everything now. They can grade video games, VHS tapes, everything.
Yep. Yep, they sure do.
You got sealed video games. Nintendo 64 games are big ones.
Yeah.
Like a sealed graded GoldenEye, if it gets like a 9.8 or something, you're looking at thousands of dollars.
You need a Nintendo track and field is what you need.
Mario 64, tons.
Nintendo track and field goes for a shit ton of money.
It ups the price, but the signature does bring down the grade, but it still ups the price. Like we were looking at that one day, weren't we? We were just talking about the graded or graded video games,
Yeah.
like how much they were going for on eBay and shit.
A lot of them are going for a lot of money. Especially if you have all the original box and instructions and everything in good shape. Apt pupil. All right, fellas. Well, I think I am
here's
done
a
for the night.
Check this out, dude. Here's a GoldenEye one.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked it up. They want $12,000 for it. It's graded at 9.6.
$12,000 to just look at it in a piece of plastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's such a cool kill.
Yeah.
Such a cool kill. Michael don't look too happy. Okay, now she's going to shut the door now, right? Nope. I guess that's how he gets her. Okay.
Yeah, those old school Nintendo ones. Jeez, dude.
Now you know right now she shut his hand in that fucking door. If he's holding on, she shut his hand in that fucking door. All right, now he needs to pull the rest of it off now.
Good night, Ron.
All right, Ron.
Good night,
Yeah,
Ron.
I think I'm gonna hang it up,
man.
guys. I think I'm just about done for the night. I'm tired.
Yeah.
So
I guess that's all. Thanks,
How long
Joe.
did you say that movie was, Joe?
2 hours and 14 seconds.
2 hours and 14. It's that 14 seconds. You ain't gonna be able to stay awake.
All right, everybody. Well, I guess we will end it a little early tonight.
Nah, never.
You want to keep going?
No, but it's not that early.
It's 10:51. We haven't even got to 11 yet.
Not here. It's 12:55. Well, it's 12:51. 2.
We haven't even got to 1 o'clock for you guys yet. We usually go to 1. But that's cool. We'll go to bed.
We'll all go to bed.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Have a great night. Welcome to October. It's going to be
Happy
a fun
October, guys.
Halloween season. So have a good one, everybody. Good night.